There we go.
Is the destination made?
Yes.
Say another word to me again, and we windmill it live on national TV.
That's fine.
Okay. Is this Pen Pals? Is it on your faves page? Pen Pals. Pen Pals. Is it streaming to your faves page? Pen Pals.
Oh yeah, now it's live.
Pen Pals. Are we good? Good. Well, I would have thought the number would have went up, but hey, you know, Pen Pals, are we here? All right, good. So, what I was letting the girl know before she came over here and I was rudely interrupted, that she brought somebody else's promo stuff over here. And I was like, girl, honey, this is not the way we do it. That's just like y'all moving to somebody else's house and then they bring a friend. No, that don't work like that. That's just like y'all moving to someone else's home and then they bring a friend. Like, okay, girl, well, you know what I'm saying? You know, my friend gonna help me pay my end of the rent. No, that's not how that works. Your friend gotta run it by me because this right here is my house.
Girl, first of all of these weeks that I've been coming over here, you have not.
Girl, I'm not worried about
you
that.
have not even offered to run one of my book promos.
I sure have not.
That's right. So don't try to act like because I wanted to promote
I will run your book promos. I'm not running nobody else's promo because they didn't pay me.
But you should have been doing that without me even asking.
Well, I should have.
That's right.
Girl, do you run any Maddie in the morning promos on your show?
I share your stuff all of the time.
Let's ask the question.
I share
do you
your
run
stuff
any of your Maddie in the morning promos on your show?
I share your stuff all the time.
I asked you, do you run
share
any
your
of
stuff all the
any of the
time.
Maddie in the morning
I'm
promos on
always
your
sharing
show?
your stuff. I always share your
and
stuff.
I come through and I like yours.
Exactly.
And I write
because you can be selfish.
I can.
Oh, I know you can.
I can, but I also can be giving.
Can be.
Yes. Oftentimes I'm giving. It's like I'm giving you a chance now.
You ain't giving me a chance.
Oh, I'm giving you a chance now.
No, you're not.
I'm giving you a chance now to cut it out.
No, you ain't giving me a chance.
Before we get on here,
you ain't giving me a chance.
I'm giving you a chance now to cut it out.
You ain't giving me a chance.
But again, it's just as though someone comes to your home and then they bring a friend and say, "Hey, I'm gonna move my friend in the house with me." Girl, you gotta ask me. Now, Mo, since we're in the giving spirit, can you please run Craig's promo again? Because at the top of the show, everybody wasn't here. Run Craig's promo again. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome to season 2 of Telling Our Stories. But this season is a little different. We're coming to you all the way from Paris, France. I decided to move to Paris briefly to learn the language. Now, while my plan was to immerse myself in French culture to learn the language, God had a bigger, brighter plan for this trip. This time around, I sit down with Black queer men and women across several sexual identities. Now make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss an episode. This is Telling Our Stories, the Paris edition.
Wait, Craig, you have a series on Telling Our Stories?
I do.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, there are 2 seasons. So this is the second season. I was in Paris. The first season I filmed at my house. And so it's conversations with Black queer people. Yeah, just different perspectives. It's free. It's a web series. It's on my YouTube channel.
It's so much stuff that we as Black creators do and feel that we want to highlight our queer community. And then our queer community usually is the one that takes a bottle and bashes us in the head.
Right.
I mean, am I being truthful about it?
You are.
Girl, I have been drinking that brown liquor. I need to stop.
Girl, is that why your eyes looking a little
Yes,
low?
girl. Yes, that's why my earring just fell out too.
How's the sound today, guys? Is it
how's
going
the sound?
in and
What
out,
is the
or is it
sound
good?
giving? What is the sound giving?
Let us know.
What is the sound giving? They say don't stream all of Maddie in the morning, just stream Fag Talk here. You know what? But today I'm just gonna do this because I don't need
Sound is wonderful.
I don't need a person going out in the street busting me in the head with a bottle. I don't
Girl,
want that.
shut up.
They said sound is great. Sound is good.
Wait a minute, Jennifer Smith, you sent me $222. Jennifer Smith, oh my God. Jennifer Smith just sent me $222 and hoping all your dreams manifest. Oh, I receive it. Namaste. I received it. Is that
Namaste?
No.
No.
Craig, you know you're the only HSBCU graduate here. Isn't HSBCU? That's where they.
First of all, you're gonna have a whole legion of people saying HSBCU. It's HBCU.
Oh, I thought it was HSBC. That's the bank, right?
Yeah.
See, I only know about the banking system. I don't know anything about the education system. It's the banking system that I'm truly familiar with.
Okay.
Now, ladies, okay, hold on. Miss Mary's texting me. Hold on. Oh, Miss Mary said, "Boo, have y'all ate?" No, we have not.
I would love some of that fried fish.
She can see. I said, "No, ma'am." Thank you very much, Jennifer Smith. I thank you so much. I thank you very much for the 222. That means those are the agents like 111. You gave it 222. I don't want you to think. I hope you didn't give me 222 because I was going to split it with Craig because I'm not doing that.
Well, girl, if you put my Cash App up there, we wouldn't have to have that argument.
It's okay. We'll do that when you're on your page.
My Cash App is the writer.
Okay, it might be, but here it's C.S. Madison. It's Madison. Henson.
Selfish Party of One. Selfish Party of One.
Presenting. Reporting for duty. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you get your tickets for Fag Talk. Please visit www.fagtalk.com. That's PHAGTAWLK. Fagtalk.com to get your tickets for Nashville, Tennessee. We're only days away. February 29th. We are only days away. Miss Utopia, you said Maddie is selfish, and it's okay with being selfish. It's okay to pour into your cup, especially when you're a girl who has poured. Let's move this out of the way. Let me go ahead and do this, and then we'll come back to that because I want to highlight this comment. I love when they said, Maddie, you're selfish. It's okay to be selfish, especially when you are a girl that has poured into so many others' cups. Especially when you have poured into so many others' cups, and sometimes you have silently poured into others' cups, so silently, and hasn't said a word about it. And things only get highlighted when they're in the process of trying to drag you, beat you down to the floor, pull you by the roots, But you don't highlight when there's when you poured deeply into the cups of others, like overflowed into the cups of others. You see my platforms. You see my platform. My platform most definitely pours into the cups of others, whether I'm paid for it or whether I'm not. There are times that I'm paid for it. There are times that I'm not paid for it. But I've definitely poured into the cups of others. Thanks. But you only really see things or hear things when people, when they've come to the place of, unjust or unfairly or on this and the other. But you like, well, wait a minute. What about all the times of? What about that? So we're not talking about that. We don't have any. Oh, okay, I got it. I understand. Right. But this isn't about me. This is about the show that we're doing on
the 29th.
On the 29th of February 29th, Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, at the City Winery. At the City Winery. Loud, live, and in color. Get your tickets. There's a QR code down there. Hold the QR code up. Now, speaking of QR codes, ladies and gentlemen, that big QR code that you see on the screen, Mo, please put it up there again. It says scan me. We are currently in the process right now of running a 20% off sale for my perfume everything. So this is the time now that we are running 20% off everything perfume. Click that QR code that's up there on the screen. Click the QR code there on the screen so that you can get 20% off of 20% off. Again, 20% off of the perfume. You say shipping takes forever. Listen, Durant, I love you, babe. And you were one of the first people to get it. And I thank you so much. So I've been on their ass. I've listened to everything that you guys have said, everything that you guys have talked about. The packaging is about to change. The labels are about to change. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I've listened thoroughly to you guys. And I have been one-on-one with the company. And we have made changes, okay? So right now, 20% off of the perfume right now. Now, the shipping, I hope the shipping don't take forever. You tell me you got shipping problems and I'm on their ass. You tell me they got shipping problems, I'm on their ass. Oh, you say you're talking about another brand? Okay, thank you, my baby. But I'm listening, everything that you guys have told me, every problem, every issue that you've told me that you've had with the company that I'm partnered with, the reason why I love that company is because they let me create my perfume. They let me create it. And I went back and forth. I have been working on this perfume, Craig, for a while. I've been working on this perfume for like a year. And then in the last stretch of the 6 months, I was down to what I want the smell to smell like because I know how I smell. And I said, this perfume has to smell exactly like me. And if you guys have got the perfume and you've actually met me in person, you guys know that the perfume smells exactly like how I smell. This is exactly how I smell. This right here. This is right here. How I smell. And so you at the checkout, you put in Maddie 20. That's how you get your 20% off. At the checkout, you put in Maddie 20. Thank you, Skin Potion. Now, who I am going to partner up with, because I'm very transparent. Y'all know I'm transparent. I've been begging and communicating heavy with the company. I've been telling them, listen, the mob likes lotions, butters, creams, and sprays, and ointments. That this is what the mob likes. The mob likes these smells. And so because the mob likes these smells, we need a roll-on. We need a body mist out of the shower. These are the things that we need. And so I need for you to get in motion and get in rotation of providing this for the mob, because this is what the mob is asking me for. We need this stuff. Now, in the meantime, I will link up with Skin Potion because I know how Skin Potion product is. Skin Potion product is amazing. When I say the Skin Potion product is amazing, Skin Potion product is extremely amazing. And paired with everything, it just takes that shit to another level. It says, what's the QR code? Mo, put the QR code back put it back on my face, Mo.
The sound don't help, Maddie.
It don't.
No, it don't help.
Yes, Why did you take it down? Put it back. They didn't get it.
How do you know?
They didn't. Scan me. Mo, stop taking it down.
Maddie.
This is why you ain't got no girl now. Put it back. Put it back on my face. Put it back.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm a fag. A popular hot-ass gossiper.
You'll tell me when to take it off?
I will.
Okay.
Not now. I haven't gotten it all yet. I haven't gotten all of it yet.
Okay. Let me know when you finish.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
Now, no, I'm not done. No.
How long do you want it up?
I need it up as long as I need it. Put it back. Now, while you're in, when I'll do that, I need you to write down in the comments what the code is. Maddie 20, MADDIE 20, Maddie 20.
20. Okay.
Maddie 20.
Oh my God. You not finished?
Scan me, Mo. Scan me.
Oh my God. Ah,
Okay, you can take it down now. I'm done.
for now.
Yes, until I need it again. Well, learn how to please a woman, and then you'll have a woman.
How about when you tired?
I never get tired. Ladies, if you got good pussy and never get tired, put a 1 in the chat. Ladies, if you got good pussy and you never get tired, put a 1 in the chat. And ladies, because you can have nuts too and be a lady. If you got good pussy and it don't never get tired, ladies, put a 1 in the motherfucking chat. Look at all my ladies out there. See, Mo? Look at all my ladies out there.
Those are lies. Because if a man come to you every hour talking about I want some, y'all gonna be sick and tired. Y'all be like,
If y'all ladies got
That's
good
a lie.
pussy out there in
I don't
the
believe
chat,
it. I don't
if
believe
you got good pussy out there in the chat, because good pussy don't never get tired, put a 1.
I don't believe it. Pussy be getting tired.
Oh, who told you that? I don't even got a pussy. I know that's not the truth. Wait a minute. Somebody put 2. Oh, my God. That's somebody saying, listen, I ain't even going to allow my pussy. Aaron said, I ain't even going to allow my pussy.
Thank you for being truthful. Thank you for being truthful. Oh
my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. So, guys, I'd like to ask y'all a question. And I want y'all to be truthful and honest with me about this question I'm getting ready to ask. Do you guys want me on Foxo? Do y'all want me on Foxo?
Let us know. Let us know.
I mean, I have a really good time when I go on Foxo. What is Miss? What is Mom? What
It's her and Craig. You know,
Craig done went up there just.
He went up there. He went up there.
Say y'all do.
They saying yes.
Y'all saying no.
Oh, yeah, some people are saying.
Oh, listen. I want to explain something to y'all. Right?
They say too filtered. They said they're too filtered.
What? Here's the thing about me being filtered when I occupy other people's spaces. I'm filtered when I occupy other people's spaces because I understand that it's not my platform. And I know that I can't say, motherfucker, kiss my ass, suck my dick, fuck you, punk, pussy, bitch, raggedy ass. I can't talk about people's kids over there. I can't read people's, I can't read the way that I want to over there because that's not my place. I know one thing the mob has to understand. Did Craig go outside?
I don't know. He might have.
The one thing that the mob has to understand that no matter where I go, that whether it's Drag Race, whether it's MTV, whether it's Paramount Plus, whether it's WeTV, whether it's AMC Plus, I can't take the raw T.S. Madison to that place because they don't understand that, and they can't. The raw T.S. Madison is an unfiltered, uncontrolled entity that we own, that we can have here with each other.
Right.
So I feel that I could be a permanent rotating guest. Plus, y'all know I be working. Bitch, I be filming. I be hosting. Someone asked me yesterday, they said, T.S. Madison, what do you think? Who do you think you are? What do you think you are? And my answer was, I am an entertainer. I'm not just a comedian. I'm not just a content creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not just these things. Like, I can occupy every space. And I like to occupy every space all at the same freaking time. And I don't like being locked into a space where I can't do everything. Else. So, with that being said, I just ask you, because when I come into a situation, and I'm going to give y'all the Maddie that's going to fit into a pic. I'm a chameleon. I'm a Libra. I can mesh with anything. I'm fluorescent beige. I'm still black, but I'm fluorescent beige. I can fit into anything. I'm a one size fit all. Anyway,
A Jacqueline of all trades.
yes, I'm a jack of all trades.
I say Jacqueline.
Oh, I like that, Mo. See, Mo, this is why I love Mo, because he's so respectful of my identity. He's so respectful of my pronouns because he knows all he sees is she, her, and hers. That's all he sees. Right, Mo? That's it. I don't understand why people can't get out there in the world and disrespect people for exactly what they are. I haven't told Mo one time to change his Muslim beliefs. Not once have I said,
When
Mo,
have I ever told you I was Muslim?
it's not, you got on his head wrap.
That's because my hair ain't done right. Who told you Muslims wear head wraps?
I've seen them.
You mean like the caps that they wear?
Yeah.
This isn't a cap. This is a like a, I don't even know what to say. It's more like almost like a male body, I'll say.
Mo, how much do you tap into your feminine side? Do you tap into it at all?
What defines my feminine side?
I don't know. Do you just tap into your feminine side at all? As a heterosexual identified man.
Like the reason I'm asking is like because what is considered the feminine side? Like
It all depends on what the public constitutes feminine sides to be, because
like do I like to dress?
like when people, here's the thing.
Do I like to get my hair done? Yeah, I like to get my hair done.
So that's feminine?
I don't know. Would you consider
So according to a social construct, would that be deemed feminine, getting your hair done?
Yeah, because I go to the salon. I don't go to the barbershop. I go to the salon.
Or the salon comes to you? I taught you that, didn't
That's
I?
true. You're right. Or the salon comes
It's
to me.
called upper echelon. Step your pussy up.
And I cover my head every time I go to sleep.
Well, that's Muslim, right?
Maddie. That is not Muslim. That is not Muslim.
Oh. Okay.
You see?
I'm just trying to find out.
You see?
Because I was not,
Really?
introduced a lot of cultures outside of being ghetto. Speaking of Muslim stuff, we're just going to jump right on into Fag Talk, and we're going to start out with our first subject on Fag Talk, Tiffany Haddish. We need 30 seconds. Get it together. Give us 30, Mo. Give us a countdown. Let's bring... Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Greg, oh my God, look how vibrant you look.
I know.
You look like a young man.
I am.
Now who age discriminating?
I am. I'm young. I am. Don't let me put a little dye down here,
Now that would do it.
bitch. When I was in London back in October, them people thought, or November. Yeah, November. Them people thought I was 32 years old. It was
Greg, I can give you that.
it was colored down here.
Is it colored down there?
No, I'm naturally brown down here. I have not started to age down here.
Don't do too much. You haven't had enough wisdom down there.
No, girl, because you got 15 gray hairs in your neither region.
I have 40, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have any down there yet.
again, like I told y'all the last time that we were having this motherfucking conversation, bitch, get you a bitch that got some wisdom on her pussy. Because they know how to fuck something. You
no.
get you a bitch that got
I
some
know how to
wisdom,
fuck.
maybe like a young boy. But when you got grown woman pussy,
But see, I got the stamina of a young boy too.
I do too.
Oh my God. Y'all too funny. What's up, y'all? Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. Can I say that?
Yes, of course. This is your segment right now.
And I appreciate those of you that sent the cash out while I was sitting over there in the rafters.
Craig,
Mm-hmm.
how would you describe our friendship in one word? Or in a few words? Because one word is asking too much.
It's definitely brother and sister. But like we go back and forth like Beowulf and Grendel. Where my academicians?
Go, bitch. You know, bitch, listen.
Where my
So I
academicians?
want to know who is Grendel and who is Beowulf.
Well, bitch, you Beowulf.
Oh, okay. Because, bitch, I was going to, because they don't nothing give Grendel here, bitch.
Ask Alexa who Beowulf and Grendel
Oh,
are.
I know who Beowulf and Grendel.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to ask, because I do have some academia. I have read.
Oh, okay.
I do know about Norse mythology. I know about Norse mythology. I know about Greek mythology. And of course, I know about Christianity.
Right. Right. Miss Mary indoctrinated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, most of us were indoctrinated, so.
Yes.
But
Most of us fags. And even Mo, the honorary fag. Craig, stop looking at Mo like that. He is the honorary fag.
I'm looking at that head wrap he got on.
Well, he need his hair done.
Looking like Sojourner Truth.
But he over there.
Don't do that, Craig.
He over there do need his hair done like he ain't been working for pay for you. Say why we can't come to work.
Right.
Y'all gonna stop blaming me.
He over there acting like that he ain't worked for pay for you say.
Y'all gonna stop blaming me.
Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you people out there are interested in making some fast cash and some cash that is non-taxable, that's going to go to your account. I know some of you have already started. Please, ladies and gentlemen, visit www.paidforyoursay.com and use promo code Maddie100. And a lot of you have lots of opinions. A lot of you have lots of things to say. Here is your time to get paid for what you say. www.paidforyoursay.com. Now, we're not going to keep giving you these gems because one day I'm just going to vanish and not talk to y'all about this no more.
And then what's going to happen is it's going to go up from $100. That was the introductory price. We just introduced it again because we know people coming off the holidays, trying to get to tax season. This is an amazing way to make money. And like she said, you get paid for your opinion. So it could be on anything. Like if you're a cigarette smoker, they have studies for that.
If you're a dick sucker.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You never seen a dick sucking survey?
No.
Well, I must have signed up for the wrong thing then. Because I was like, no.
I mean, you did get paid, but it wasn't. It wasn't a study per se. But Cornelia said I've made my coins 20 times over. So again, it's an amazing way to make money. It is recession proof. It's an amazing way if you've lost your job to make extra money. You just visit the website that's scrolling down here at the bottom and use that promo code. It is an amazing way. We wouldn't steer you wrong. Now, when I come to the internet, I come with the truth at all times. What?
I was so tempted to stick my hooves in the pot of mess, but I shall not. But we need 30 seconds so I can do it and get it off my chest.
Yeah, please.
30 seconds, Mo. Please. 30 seconds. Ooh, I just needed those seconds. Sometimes you want to just be a mess, and then you just be like, nah.
It's not for the world.
It's not. It's just for us. Y'all, I want to tell y'all, we so fucked up right now. It's ridiculous.
Listen, and I had breakfast and lunch, and I even juiced this morning. My girl Chronicles of Kim K. Wait, where is that?
Right here.
She said I made $2,000 this month. I'm telling you, I wouldn't steer you wrong. I wouldn't just tell you this just to be telling you. This is not just a selling ploy. Like this, for me, it was really something to give back to you guys for supporting us the way that you do. You guys come out to our shows, you send Cash Apps, you send Zelle, you support Patreon. So I just wanted to do something to kind of get back to you. So if you want to try it out, definitely try it out. There's a whole community of people there to help support you. So there you have it. You see the people in the comments talking about it.
There are people that have actually got it. Listen, this is why the show had to break down to 1 day a week or maybe 2 days out of the month, because Mo has been so busy working for Pay for Your SAG.
We were supposed to be here last week, remember? We had gone over the schedule. We said we were going to do Monday.
I'm not going to have these.
We said we were going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
So if y'all want to throw tomatoes at someone's house, it's Mo.
No, we share the responsibility for that.
Oh God,
so you weren't working last week neither.
What?
When I sent out a group text saying we were confirming for this week of Fag Talk, we said Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and everybody.
I just asked for Monday off. That's all I asked.
But everybody had agreed, right? And then when I circled back on Sunday to confirm for Monday, because I'm a professional, I got to text.
A professional what? Ass eater?
That.
Lover?
That.
Stamina?
Yes.
Moneymaker?
Indeed.
And you're a professional fag.
Popular hot ass gossiper.
Trust. And so is Mo.
And so when I circle back, Mo was giving very much so, oh, I can't today because
I had to work. That's all I said.
like we over here shucking and jiving. This ain't work. This ain't work. He don't get a check over here.
Listen, I done went through my last situation of somebody said that I didn't pay them, because that's not true.
I didn't say you didn't
And
pay
I'm not
me.
windmilling with nobody else in the street about them not being paid.
I've never said you have never paid me.
Do
though.
you 1099?
Have I ever said that?
Yes, I do 1099.
Oh, okay.
He will be receiving his 1099 once we configure all of his years work together, because I'm filing 2021, 2022, and 2023 all this week. This week.
So Aries 88 said, nigga, this is your job.
I have multiple jobs.
There's that Nigerian spirit.
That's it. Majority of the Haitian people are like,
Can you not at least get our ethnicity together, please?
Well, so you mean that the Haitians are not descendants of Nigeria?
They might not be from Nigeria. They could be from
All black
Cameroon.
people come from Nigeria.
Well, I'm 86% Nigerian.
All black people come from Nigeria, even Craig.
I did my what's it called?
You're African.
21 and me.
You're African.
Or 23 and me.
Someone
I
said
said
3 years
21.
behind. Hold on, Eric, you said 23 years behind. Sweetie, when you're a legitimate business, you can take up to 3 years to file your taxes.
Wait, what was he talking about?
You said 3 years behind. I was talking about my taxes.
Oh,
When you're a legitimate business, you can take 3 years and file your taxes every 3 years. You can do that. You don't have to do it every year. If you get you some business literacy, and
so it's
you won't make these types of jabbing just 3 years. And you can do up to 5 personal.
pew pew.
I've been in business a long time, and I know y'all have let some people come through and make videos and statements about T.S. Madison. All you have seen me do is win, win, win. I haven't been locked up. There hasn't been any tax liens and all of the things. There haven't been any of these things. However, you may not, and however, you may see other people going through bankruptcy
oh,
and hiding funds. Because they owe people that they need to, because they can't keep their mouth off of somebody else's pussy. That's not me. But yet y'all listen to what they say about me. When they shit all discombobulated. You're watching the wrong channel. Let's continue. So we were talking about fast talk at the top of the show, and we were also talking about Tiffany Haddish. And when we were talking about Tiffany Haddish, she did this. Let's put it up on the screen. Tiffany Haddish is facing backlash for saying she's on her way to Israel to see her with her own two eyes. And also in that statement, she was saying she's going to get her man from Israel and stuff like that. Listen, you have to read the room, children. You have to read the room. And you have to read the room because it's important. I know she was trying to be funny and stuff like that. Craig, is that your jack going on?
Girl, no, that's my home alarm system. Let me turn that off. I am not on jack. No shade to the girls that are. I'm just not.
So when I looked at that, I was like, sister, you have to read the room. Here's the thing for me, and I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to expeditiously, I don't even need to ask Alexa about that. I'm going to expeditiously leave this conversation. You haven't seen my views and opinions on Palestine, Israel, any of that, because me personally, this is just me personally. This isn't how anybody needs to govern themselves. But me personally, when it comes down to political stuff regarding things that I have been embedded in biblically, I stay away from that because I'm in a process currently right now of questioning things that have been taught to me. Again, I'm in the process currently right now of questioning things that have been taught to me.
I think there's a point, and I talk about this. I've talked about this before. We all have to, especially when you're queer, we have to separate what we've been taught to believe about religion from what we know to be true for ourselves. Like, we have to separate that. You know what I mean? Because we were taught so much about what you're supposed to do versus what you're not supposed to do. And a lot of that stuff was passed down to us through religion. So I've always said that I'm a spiritual person, not a religious person. I don't really subscribe to all of these ideas that are written in the Bible, because again, a lot of that stuff was passed down when you reach all the way back to slavery. And a lot of that stuff was given to us by white folks because they colonized. And so Desmond Tutu is famous for saying, when white folks showed up in Africa, they were holding the Bible and we had all of the land. And then at some point, but by the time they left, we were holding the Bible and they had all of the land because we got caught up in religion. We got caught up in religion. And when you think about all of these wars that happened,
excuse me, Craig, we're going to go back to that.
Oh,
Mo, when they arrived in Africa, was it the King James version that you first started to read?
You asking me like I was there.
Oh, well, you weren't? Okay. Finish. But
the thing is, it's like, I don't even remember what I was saying.
Because she wanted to be a mess.
Because she wanted to be what I was saying. But we really do have to kind of separate what was taught to us, right? And as Black folks, I mean all of Black folks, that's part of the reason why there are Black people who have an issue with queer Black people because of what we were taught. And when you think about it, when you go far enough back, you got to think about who taught you religion. Like, my grandmother taught me to pray, but my grandmother was born in 1906. So her mother was not a slave, but then her mother's mother was. You understand what I'm saying? So when you think about who passed down religion, if you go far enough back, somebody white taught that to somebody Black, who then taught that to their family, their children, and and so we kind of adopted all of that.
So, Craig, if we were to, with your HSBCU education, if we were to ask people out there,
I love that you said ask and not ask.
Right. I do have some college. I've told you before, some college.
Yes. Somebody said they passed down trauma. Exactly.
So if you were to ask people out there, what was we as Black people, what was our first connection with religion and spirituality? What was the first thing?
Well, African people did have religion, but Africans, before we were brought to this country, celebrated many gods, had many gods, right? It wasn't just one. It wasn't a Christian God. They were pagan.
But the Bible says,
well, who wrote that? And how many times has that been rewritten?
have no other gods before me. Meaning that there was an existence of other beliefs and other gods. However, there's one true deity.
The gods among the other gods.
So my thing is, why have people made voodoo, like people writing in the comment section, voodoo, why have they deemed that evil and witchcraftery? What do you think about it? Because I know you don't have.
What was that word you said?
Witchcraftery.
Witchcraftery?
Yes. Conjuring. Because there's 3 bitches I know right now that I got to end with their name wrote first, middle, last, and their YouTube channel on it.
Dude.
Honestly, I think it's how you use it, which makes it good or evil. It's just like saying, it's not what you do, it's how you use it what makes it good or evil. It's not
how you use what?
Anything. I think that's what makes it good or evil. I mean, technically, if you want to think about it, the miracles in the Bible are kind of sort of what you, and I'm not trying to be controversial, but it's sort of kind of a witchcraft or voodoo type thing. Why? Because there's certain things but it depends on how you use it. In the Bible, they
so this is what you get up on Sunday morning and you teach on Sunday when you go to the pulpit.
I don't be teaching in the pulpit.
He got a church.
I don't have a church. Don't listen to Maddie.
He's his father. Mo is a preacher's kid. His father is a preacher. Reverend Jolliffe.
Who is Reverend Jolliffe? Who is Reverend Jolliffe? Please explain to me. Who's
Reverend Jolliffe? Reverend Jolliffe?
My dad's name is not Jolliffe.
All this time I've been calling him Mr. Jolliffe, and you've been letting me call him Mr. Jolliffe.
Even if I told you that wasn't his name, would you listen?
Yes, I would.
No, you would not.
Reverend Jolliffe, he preached this sermon right
here. Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
I want him to lay hands on me.
What about him?
It was the tonality in his voice, the way he screamed at the camera, and his fingers. Oh, the young girls. I was like, ooh. My nipple got erect.
No,
I want to watch it again.
Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
Did he say slut pussy?
Smooth.
Oh,
smooth. I want to be the first lady of that church.
You want him to get hold of your transmission fluid?
Yes, God. I want him to tell him to bring the camera. Bring the camera. Craig, do you have any home movies?
Of me fucking?
Whatever you do. Because I think you bought them too.
I have a Patreon.
Of home movies?
I mean,
because I think you bought them too.
No.
Not on video, you won't. But you have.
You know, Madison, I typically attract bottoms.
Me too.
And I don't and I don't get into all of this these categories and things.
You skipped over what I said. Me too.
I heard you. All I know is when we get naked, I'm gonna get what I need. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, but there are plenty of people walking around here who consider themselves a top
that you've converted, like Christianity.
Who did the bending?
Like Christianity. They've converted over from the real African religion of being a man
Lord.
to being a Christian and kneeling to pray. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. In the words of my daughter Armand, wow, wow, wow. Wow,
Your daughter
wow, wow.
who?
Armand.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, Craig, you don't do the bending. You don't do the bending?
Madison, I don't typically have conversations about sex.
Well, we're here on the show. That's what's back to Tiffany. Oh, we've done Tiffany up because I'm not sitting. Listen, one thing about me, I know when to step my toe in and get out. That's the difference between me and all the other girls. I know right when to step my toe in and go.
Right.
Test the water.
Listen, the water's warm. I don't need to get in it, or it's cold. I don't need to go in there for a swim. I'm doing just fine.
Right.
I knew when to tip my toe in and get out. I said what needed to be said. I just think that she didn't read the room, especially with the climate that's going on right now around Palestine and Israel. Like, this is not the time that you make jokes about the situation. Actually, if you were going to have conversations about it, you should have clearly had that in your home. As public figures, I see people write in my comment section constantly about what is your opinion on Palestine and Israel? What is your opinion? I'm like, listen, here's the thing. Don't ask me that because I don't know what's going on. What I do know,
Because what?
I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is this: the killing of women, innocent women and children, is heinous to me. I don't give a fuck who doing it. It's heinous to me. Killing of women, innocent women and innocent children. I don't. That's awful to me, because when we really get into the thick of the whole thing that's going on right now, because right now we are currently under a cyber attack. All of us AT&T customers, had it not been.
All right. But here's it.
Hold on, I gotta get this out.
Go ahead.
All of us AT&T customers right now, in this motherfucking moment, we're under a cyber attack right now.
Only AT&T?
It's gonna trickle. Give it a moment. We're under a cyber attack right now, bitch. And me and this fag right here and the fag over there that's straight, we don't have anything to do with this stuff that's going on in the world. However, we don't have bunkers and we don't have these things that we'll be able to crawl into because, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this shit is going on in the world. We don't have those bunkers. We're innocent people that don't have anything to do with what's going on. Nothing. But when the BOMB drops, we will be the first to receive it. And we don't have anything to do with it. And the people that are arguing about the things, and who are in power and who have the control will be in the bunkers to do it all over again. Once the dust settles and they're the last of the Mohicans. We need to see the comments, Mo.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I was going to go straight because you just.
Well, let's go to it.
Right here. NATO warning exactly why 15 billionaires built bunkers in the last month. Then, do you want to see the video also?
I'd like to see it.
Okay.
Well, you know, they said that didn't leave the world behind.
Yes.
Remember, there was a bunker in there.
And so here's the video.
If you live in the West and don't have a bunker, what do you think about this? NATO has warned civilians to prepare for conflict and make sure to have equipment to survive the first 36 hours of what may come. According to the head of NATO Military Committee, Admiral Rob Bauer, it's not a given that we are in peace. And this is why NATO countries are preparing for a conflict with Russia and terror groups. The British government also confirmed that we are in a pre-war era. British Defence Minister Grant Shapps noted that the world could be engulfed by multiple wars involving Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran in the next 5 years. And the NATO has to increase its defence spending to at least 2% of national income. And just a week ago, Sweden's defence officials asked citizens to prepare for war and an end to 210 years of peace. Is this why billions...
So we're looking at all of this right here. We, the regular people, that's why I'm living my life right now. Bitch, I'm spending my money. I'm going on my trips. I'm doing my thing. I'm fucking the niggas that I want to fuck. I'm gonna fall in and out of love. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, is stating that we are already, honey, we're windmilling out here in these streets. We're currently windmilling in these streets.
Right.
We don't got nothing to do with that. I don't know what the fuck going on in Russia. I really don't give a fuck. I hope they eat their blood sausages, honey, and with some cornbread and soup and stay warm in the winter. I don't know what's going on. I ain't got no beef with them people. I don't know them people.
You know, I will say this. I echo what you said about, when you're just decimating villages of people, women, children, men, whatever. And I don't want to see anybody getting killed. You know what I mean? Any type of warfare, right? Any type of genocide. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember seeing all of this kind of fuss and conversation when genocide is always happening in these different countries in Africa. Like I've never seen this type of consistent communication across social media, across the news, when this same sort of atrocity has happened in various countries in Africa. Like where is all of this outrage and outpouring of concern?
So you
and
echo
support.
So you echo the sentiments of
I echo the sentiments that
you echo the sentiments of what's the guy named
the touch guy?
He's touched. Kanye.
Oh, not the touch guy and his mama died. But you know, again, I'm not saying that what's happening in Palestine and all that, it should be. I'm not saying that. But see, this is what happens when I have conversations like this. Some, not all, of the white folks that are watching think that I'm racist. No. I just want equality. I just don't want to see a disparity in what happens with black folks and what happens with white folks. I'm just clear about that, and I just call it out. So it's not about me being racist, because I want peace and tranquility for all people. But I'm going to definitely speak up and speak out when my own people are not getting our fair comeuppance.
I like that. Alexa, what does comeuppance mean?
Comeuppance is a term that describes the consequences of a deserved action, usually negative. It is a way to say that someone who did something wrong will get punished. The word is often used to talk about justice and fairness in society.
There you have it. We should get our just due.
The comeuppance.
Yeah.
So hashtag comeuppance.
That's the word of the day.
The word of the day.
The first
word of the day is comeuppance.
That's right.
Because y'all terrorized Crescendo the other day.
Baby, listen. Every time I looked up, Crescendo was coming down my
So please,
timeline.
let's terrorize comeuppance. Now,
Comeuppance.
so we don't get it wrong. Alexa,
Yes.
how do you spell comeuppance?
Comeuppance is spelled COMEUPPANCE.
Somebody look.
Thank you.
Look what she looked.
So
Come you pit. Wait. Come you pit. I can't take it.
So while you're on Twitter, because I'm on my Twitter right now, hashtag comeuppance. It's Black History Month. Hashtag comeuppance.
Oh my God. But yeah, so I mean, that's just how I feel about it. But I did see Tiffany, because I follow her on Instagram. And I saw her on her plane with her cocktail, which made me think about what Monique said in that Club Shay Shay interview, which was, if you had a husband, maybe you wouldn't have that DUI. But, you know, I thought about that with her drink, and she said she was on her way to, Israel.
Because I'm not fully versed in the things, I have no conversation about it. Because I'm not fully versed in it.
You're fully versed in other things.
I am. I am.
You're fully
I'm
versed.
well
And other things.
Well versed.
What are some of those other things you're well versed in?
Topping, bottoming, flip flopping.
What about cum swapping?
I don't have any education in that. Or swallowing. I have no education in that. Or swallowing. I have experience, but I don't have any education in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you have experience though.
Enough for me not to want throat cancer.
Mo, do you know what cum swapping is?
It's called snowballing.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
A milkshake.
I never heard of
I
that.
can't do that.
I know. I've heard.
I live in Atlanta. Don't do that here in Atlanta.
Girl, you
said don't. Okay.
Don't do it in
'Cause
Atlanta.
I know. I think they do it in Atlanta.
They do it a lot in Atlanta.
well, girl, if you say don't do it in Atlanta, they shouldn't do it in anywhere.
Well, definitely not in Atlanta.
Why not in Atlanta?
Oh, because Atlanta is very hot.
In the suite.
Let me slide my bangs over. 'Cause, girl, I don't want no parts of that.
Oh.
They had said the supermarket suite had gathered the girls in a shopping cart
And pushed them to the checkout.
and pushed it into the checkout
And left
and left.
them outside.
Period.
And paid absolutely
No
nothing for
attention. Right.
them. And paid absolutely nothing for them.
My God.
It was definitely not a come up.
Right. Even if you're thinking about doing it, just don't do it in Atlanta.
Definitely not here.
Definitely
And maybe don't do it in the city that you live in.
How about you do it? Listen. How about you just do it with somebody that you know and trust? I mean,
And still do it wisely. Because
right.
the person that you know and trust may be a part of a come up it.
Oh my God. Well, I want to get into this Wendy Williams.
So let's talk about it, Craig. All right. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
Well, which one? Because we got like 3 stories.
Well, that's what we're gonna talk about. Before we go on to Wendy Williams, please put the QR code up there for those people that are coming up here. We have a 20% off sale for the Everything perfume by T.S. Madison. If you want to smell like everything, scan that code right there on your screen right now. We have a 20% off sale until there's nothing left. And there's only minimal amounts left because I'm getting ready to launch something else. I'm getting ready to launch something else. So
is that what it's called?
No, it's not called something else. But I'm getting ready to launch something else. It's called Everything More.
Mm-hmm.
Everything More. And it's going to be spelled more like the skin of Moore's dark, because it's going to be a darker smell.
Mm-hmm.
This is fruity and airy and lighty and stuff. This is going to be more of a darker smell that you put up under your nuts. Yes.
Well, what about the customers that don't have nuts?
They have them. They just don't see them. Have you ever seen a clit? It's a small penis.
Yes, I know. But
Hold on. Let's talk about this since we're here. Then we're going to go to Wendy.
then we're gonna go where?
Into Wendy, since we're in the same area. Have you ever seen a clit? It's a small penis. I saw an erect clit, and I was like,
mm-hmm.
The way that the creator, the benevolent one, the omnipotent, omnipotent, omnipresent one,
Mm-hmm.
designed us, that we're just swapped around. The plumbing was swapped different.
Right.
But the clit, I saw an erect clit, and I was like, yo.
From a biological standpoint, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know we got some pre-med majors in here, and we got some all-time know-it-alls too. But I think when every person,
I got it, mama.
When every person is born, every fetus is born, I think developmentally speaking, don't we all start off with like, no, but you start off with like scrotums or something, and then it turns into a vagina.
No, I think that we start off female.
Maybe it starts off female, and then it forms. Somebody help me out.
I think we start out.
We start off as one or the other, and then it continues to starts off as female.
Yeah.
Okay, Lynette says we start off as female. Right. It all starts off as the same, and then as you continue to
as the comeuppance happens.
And see, this is why I believe that that's why I believe in this whole idea of trans identity, because even though there are trans men and there are trans women, I do believe that sometimes, and this is just me saying it just to put it into like layman terms, I think sometimes the wires cross, if that makes sense, right? You know, like some people are born intersex, or what we used to know as
Trans
hermaphrodites.
Hermaphrodites, yeah.
Where you're born with a penis and a vagina, and that's on the outside of the body that you can see. But sometimes that doesn't happen. I think sometimes that rewiring or that recrossing happens internally. And I think that's why you sometimes have trans women and you sometimes have trans men. You know what I mean? And so that's what helped me understand it so many years ago. It was just like, well, and so when people say, well, God would make those mistakes. Well, how do you explain people born with a vagina and a penis then? It can happen on the inside too, right? That's what I think.
I do too.
Yeah.
I am in total agreement with you. And I like that you are a butch queen.
I'm a what?
A butch queen. That
I'm a what?
a butch queen.
What is that?
But with an S.
Oh my God.
That allows himself to get educated on it instead of saying that don't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
And I think that the problem in our homosexual community, in our community, because I need to stop saying LBGT, because you got to understand it should be LBGQ, because the T is the only thing that is an identifier in our community.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to get to Wendy, because we got to make sure that we keep this in the same
We're
area.
making this in the same area.
Yes.
Right. They're connected. They're sanguine.
Hold on. What is it, Craig?
Sanguine. Alexa, what is sanguine?
The term sanguine can be used as an adjective to describe someone who is cheerfully optimistic or confident.
No.
It can also refer to a blood red color.
So sanguine means related by blood.
Blood red.
Right.
A
Right.
period.
Right. Come on, Papa Time TV. That's it. Sanguine. That's it.
Duality.
That's right.
Basically.
That's right.
So
Mhm.
I like that you are a butch queen that understands, because there are some people in our community in the LBGQ, because the T is the only thing that's a part of our community that is an identity, right? Not a sexual orientation.
Correct.
Again, let me say this: the T
Trans.
in our community is the only area of our community that's an actual identity,
Right.
not a sexual orientation.
Correct.
Lesbian, sexual orientation. Gay, sexual orientation. Bi, sexual orientation. Trans, identity. Because I can be a transsexual and also be heterosexual. I can be a transsexual and also be bi. I can be a transsexual and also be gay.
So if you were bi, you would be attracted to men and women. Is that what that means?
Yes.
Well, why you look at me like that?
Because I'm not gay.
I said if you were bi.
I don't need you putting that in the atmosphere. I'm not gay.
Well, I was just, communication is our partner. Clarity is our friend.
Well, let's be clear. I'm not gay. I don't give a fuck how much pussy you got and how much titties you got. I don't want it. I'm not gay.
Is there a difference between transsexual and transgender?
Yes.
Okay, can you help us? Miss Tim.
Yes, Miss Tim is
Miss Tim, can you help us?
Miss Tim is about to do the best that she can.
That's all I ever ask, is that you do the best that you can.
Miss Timothy.
Miss who?
Miss Timothy. That's Timm.
Miss who?
Miss Timothy. Miss Timothy is about to do the best that she can.
Yes. Come on, Timothy.
And the best that she can do is let you know this, that I'm transgender.
Okay.
I haven't had sexual reassignment surgery.
So that means trans what?
I think that when you're transsexual,
It's mean you've changed it.
yes.
Right. When you've had the surgery.
Yes.
Transgender is when you have not.
I mean, well, now the way that how the words have changed and stuff like that, because I remember I used to tell everyone I was a preoperative transsexual. I was a pre-op transsexual.
Pre-operation, for those of you that are watching.
That's before the SRS. So now
Sexual reassignment surgery.
So now I say that I'm transgender because my gender identity is trans. I don't identify as a female.
Right.
I don't identify as a female.
You identify as trans woman.
Right.
Because female means born a girl.
Born a female.
Born female.
Yes.
Right.
So I don't identify at all as a female. I have no female. I don't identify at all as a female. Now, there are some transgender women or transsexuals that identify as female. I am not one of those.
Okay. So what you're saying is there are trans women who are like you, have a penis still, transgender, but then they're who identify as female, and then there are transsexuals who have had the surgery who also identify as female.
Yes.
And you're saying you don't do that because
no, I am a transgender woman because I still identify. I identify as transgender, and not only identify as transgender, I still have my anatomy.
Correct.
And I don't want to rid myself of my anatomy.
And you don't want to what?
I don't want to rid myself of my anatomy. And I'm okay with that. But my pronouns are still she, her, and hers. And if you fuck up and say Timothy, it's Miss. MRS, MISS, MS. It's still Miss Timothy to you. Or we won't have any conversation.
At all. Okay, now back to Wendy Williams, because we're in the same neighborhood. We're in the same subdivision.
Yes.
Same cul-de-sac.
We may not be on the same street, but we are in the same subdivision.
You're in the same cul-de-sac.
Yes.
Okay, the same neighborhood association.
So according to the things that are going on right now, Miss Wendy Williams is suffering from dementia. So she may not even remember what she is. Is she a myth? Let me stop being shaded for y'all get me together.
It's a frontal lobe dementia where she's starting to lose parts of her memory.
I mean, but we could see that transpiring on the show. Like I used to watch the show and be like, damn, did she forget something?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let me play devil's advocate here. Do we feel bad?
I personally do.
Do we feel bad for her? Wendy has came through and she's wrecked a mini life. I'm waiting for it to happen to Tasha K. I'm sitting with my legs crossed waiting for us to receive the story. Because the seeds that you plant in the ground, you think you're not going to harvest? Mo, we don't see the comments. You're in your phone. The seeds that we plant in the ground, we don't expect to harvest. I don't play any games, so I'm not gonna bite the tip of my motherfucking tongue. I'm gonna say exactly how I feel, and you can run it like a marathon. I'm waiting for the many things to happen to Tasha K. The many things to happen to her. Waiting. I'm not hoping and praying and wishing, but that bitch definitely plants seeds of discord in the ground. She definitely plants discord seeds in the ground. She's definitely unloyal. She's definitely messy. She's definitely conniving. She's definitely shady. She's definitely these things. So all of the seeds that she plants down into the ground, I'm waiting for the harvest. We're seeing some of the harvest, but I'm waiting for it. I'm not hoping and wishing for it. My prayer for all of the people that are deemed my enemies, I pray that God gives them exactly what they give others. Give them their comeuppance. You planted the seed in the ground, water it, and let it come up. Correct. Tasha K is no Wendy. She is not.
I will say, if Wendy Williams was in her prime when this whole thing happened with TD Jakes and Puffy, it would have been a new day. In this Tyler Perry and Christian Keys thing, she would have been all over this. But I do feel bad. I mean, did she do a lot of things that were really mean-spirited and evil? And I don't like to see Black folks act like this with each other. I really don't.
I don't. However, whatever you place in the ground, it shall sprout up. Whatever seed you plant in the ground, it will grow into a crop, and you will have to harvest it.
I agree. I mean, I don't like when we handle each other like that. Like one thing you don't see me post, I don't post black folks fighting.
No, I don't, because I
Black
don't
folks
like to see black
arguing.
folks. I don't like to see black folks
Yeah.
fighting and stuff. But I'm also not wishing any ill on Wendy Williams. But there are other people who have, there are
Yeah,
people, there are
there
people out
are.
there whose lives she invaded and whose things she done things to that have wrote her name on 3 eggs and laid them on the side of her bed. And now the comeuppance has happened.
Right.
But it's not because you wrote her name on an egg or 3 eggs and laid on the side of it. It's because these are the seeds that were planted in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We watched her come up from being messy, shady. We've watched her expose. We've watched all of this stuff. And we watched her rise like this, and we watched her do this.
Mm-hmm.
We had the ability to see it. And if anybody patterns their life after that, Tasha K, you just know where your future will end up. Just know.
But I will be watching that documentary.
I will too.
What is it, 3 days?
I will too.
I cannot wait to watch
so
that.
if you ask me, do I feel sorry? I don't know. Are there seeds that she planted in the ground? Yes.
We will be talking about this in Nashville. Because by the time we go to Nashville, that would have aired. So make sure you do your homework.
I will.
Because we will be discussing
And
it.
it doesn't, and me, I don't have anything personal against anyone. I don't like Tasha K at all. I don't know Wendy Williams.
You what?
I don't like Tasha K at all, in any aspect of anything. And I don't know Wendy Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But I've watched the things that she's done. I've watched the way that
her trajectory.
I watched it.
Yeah.
We all sat and watched it. We cheered for her when she won. And then we all got in our feelings because she's still a human, but she did a lot of inhumane things to people that were also human.
Especially the whole thing with Method Man's wife.
Wasn't she fucking him too?
I don't know.
Because it was said with word on the curve when she was fucking him too.
Allegedly.
And that's how. Wait a minute, hold on.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But allegedly she was fucking him too. And because she was fucking him, that's how she got the information that his wife had cancer.
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm saying she definitely outed.
Hold on. Somebody said stop comparing Tasha K. No, I'm not comparing. I'm just letting you know because Tasha K is just as messy. And Tasha K builds her platform off of being just that. And she thrives in just that. And she thrives in that. She builds her wealth in that. And if you build your ground on quicksand, if you build your
on
wealth,
a quagmire.
Alexa, what is quagmire?
A quagmire is a soft, wet, muddy area of ground that is difficult to walk on. It is also used metaphorically to describe a difficult or complicated situation that is hard to escape from.
When you're standing on sinking
sand. If you build your life or your business or your wealth on a quagmire, your house shall surely sink.
Because it's not a stable foundation.
Correct. Again, the word of the day, fuck the other word we use. The word of the day is quagmire.
Oh, wait, you might want to spell it for
the word of the day, bitch. From this, the word of the day is quagmire. Alexa, can you please spell quagmire?
Quagmire is spelled Quagmire.
Again.
Quagmire is spelled Quagmire.
So we can use quagmire, hashtag quagmire, hashtag Tasha K, hashtag Wendy Williams, all in the same sentence. So if you build your land, if you build your foundation, you build your soil, you build your marriage, you build your entire existence and your being on a quagmire type of situation, it shall sink one day. Yes, because the human thing for us to do is feel bad, and we will feel bad for Tasha K's children. I mean, I'm not, but the others might. They may feel bad for her children and things like that. However, when the great sinking comes, I will be with my glasses right at the end of my nose saying, bye, bitch. Just like there are some people out there currently right now speaking that in the way of Wendy Williams. Now, I'm not speaking that in the way of Wendy Williams because she personally hasn't did anything to me. Personally.
Do you have your spectacles?
But should the quagmire happen to Tasha K, it's bye, bitch. We hope that your husband get a new husband to raise those kids. Because he is a faggot.
Whoa, wait,
And so we
he's
hope
what?
that you're a faggot. So we hope that your husband gets another husband because that's what those kids need. They need a real mother in that house.
Oh my.
See, a bitch like to tap on my door and play with me.
What she do?
Like to tap on my door and play with me. But bitch, just as sure as you from Florida, so am I.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, you know, do we feel sorry for Wendy Williams?
I mean, I just feel sorry for her just as a human being.
As a human, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to see anybody suffer and go through what she went through. You know what I mean?
Do we think
Or
that,
what she's going
do we
through.
think that there's a balance due for the time that you put in? Or is there a check cashing store that's paying her out?
Mm-hmm. Is there a time where she's paid her debt where she should come out of this? You mean?
I mean, you can easily turn around the way that you sow seeds. You can easily
For
do
sure.
that.
I mean, I think that my thing is this, and it's all relative, right? But I don't think what Wendy Williams was doing is any more detrimental than what TMZ is doing, or what any of these other blogs. I'm not gonna name anybody's names, but any of these other blogs are doing that can be mean spirited, right? Like if I was a celebrity,
Mhm.
I wouldn't want, like, in the way that TMZ follows people and chases people down and trying to get pictures, and like, I don't think that's any more.
Have you seen Harvey
Weinstein?
No.
Oh, Harvey. Oh, the Jewish man that Harvey. What's his last name? Over there at TMZ.
I like Harvey a lot. When I was at TMZ doing a show over there at TMZ, I was with Harvey, and Harvey hugged me, and I just. But have you seen Harvey?
He looks horrible. He looks like death walking. He's been looking like that. He walked like a little. He looks terrible. Harvey Levin. Yes, that's his name.
And I love Harvey, but have you seen him?
He looks awful. He looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Can I ask? Do you guys believe in karma?
I do. Yes.
I do.
So, because I wanted to go back to what Craig said about do you ever believe that somebody, they surpass that stage
That they can atone.
Hold on. Let's
They can atone.
go to Renee
So,
Beaver.
do you-
Hold on, Mo.
Okay.
Before we get into that, let's go to Renee. It says, TSU do the same thing. You cover news. There's a difference between me covering news and me being messy.
And being mean-spirited.
And being mean-spirited. Right. There's a complete difference. You see how I talked about that Tiffany Haddish situation? What I'm not doing is going in Tiffany Haddish's life. What I'm not doing is trying to go in and find people who hate Tiffany Haddish and giving them a platform to do the thing. What I'm not doing, there's a difference. So we can't even put me in that same equation. There are things that I skip right over.
You talk about the situation.
I talk about the situation and I keep right on moving. Am I out there trying to put Tiffany Haddish's medical records? Am I out there trying to put Tiffany Haddish's, the inside of Tiffany Haddish's pussy? Am I trying to, are these the things that I'm doing?
Or talking about if she had an STD.
Yeah, like these, because I could care less about that. We talked about the story. We always talk about
We ain't trying to break news.
Right.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say was, so if you guys believe in karma, and you said
you're saying, do you think you can atone?
Right. So my thing is with that, do you ever think that because it's karma, do you think that karma just says, yeah, you might be forgiven, but it's not over?
I need a refill.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Can I get a little more ice, please? But
Craig, you may have to tiptoe over there because you may have to stick your hands in there.
And get it.
Mo has been scratching that.
Oh.
Now, unless you want some.
I don't.
Some Nigerian speed on it.
I don't.
Mo, you want to do it? Here, Mo, you can do mine.
But he. But here's the thing. Here's what I will say about it. I
Like
do
that.
think I personally believe in karmic energy. That the energy that you put into the world,
Just beat the bag on the side of it.
it has to come back to you. And see, when we think about karma, we think about the bad shit. I believe in karmic energy, meaning the good and the bad.
Correct.
So when you bless, no matter who you bless or who you hurt, I believe that energy comes back to you. So when you put good into the world, it also comes back to you. Now it may not come back from the person that you
Correct.
that you bless or the person that you hurt, but that energy is always coming back.
So, and this is why I say everybody working get paid.
Right.
This is why I always say that everybody working get paid.
Yeah.
Everybody, whether you putting in good work or you putting in bad work. I
Right.
try my best to put in good work and good karma with people. You know, so I try to do this at all times. You feel me? All the time
Right.
I do.
And there's no expiration date on karma.
No, it's not.
Good or bad. That shit could come swoop you up 3 years from now.
But it doesn't ever stop though. Like can't karma continue to keep coming at you?
I think, as Maya Angelou said, the lesson repeats itself until you learn it. So I think that it will continue until you get it. I think it you know what I mean? Like the lesson, it may come from different people. It may come in the form of relationships.
It may
come
hit
in
your
life
family.
lessons.
It may come in your children.
Correct.
It may come through your children. You may not be seeing nothing now, Tasha K, but there may be things that come into your through your children,
Correct. It
through
comes
your
back.
husband, through the things. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I think that the universe is so magnificent that you get to
And here's-
feel
and here's the
what you
thing,
made
Fred.
somebody else feel.
When we used to be all right with each other, I didn't think that she was that type of person
Right.
until she began to do those things, and she started doing those things to me
Yeah.
unwarranted. Because
Right.
if she sits up there and she says out of her mouth on any day that I crossed her or I did something ill to her, I'd like to know what it was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or it's just that's just her natural nature, her natural thing. She did it to me. She did it to Funky Dineva. She did it to Lovely T. She's done it to everybody that she's been in an association with. She gonna do it to that girl that's Instacarting over there with that big ass gap in between her. She's gonna get it when the time comes. Because that's her nature. Her nature is the nature of a serpent. She slides on her stomach. She's doing it to her husband. Have you read those transcripts of their bankruptcy and their case? I've been sitting there watching. She's throwing her own husband under the bus.
What?
Because that's the way that they work. That's their nature.
Mm-mm. You see, I don't want to.
There's nothing wrong with Instacart, but that hoe over there, bitch, needs to work overtime because maybe she may get out of that kitchen she in. That Bed Bath and Beyond kitchen that whole live in. That bitch bedroom set, bathroom, kitchenette, and living room set is in one room.
Bed in the bag. Look, and no shade to those of you that like a bed in the bag.
And no shade to y'all that do Instacart.
I just wanted to say
I'm
that.
shading that hoe. And the reason that that hoe gets on her platform and she says things like, well, I'm in out. Like, she says lots of things. It's like, no, I don't like you because you're hell bent on sharing misinformation about me, and then wrapping it up in the guise of you're a blogger. No, you're not a blogger. You like to share misinformation. You'll see the information or you'll see the things right dead in your face, and then you'll go forth and you'll scream out as if you're speaking from a factual place. But you don't know me.
Right.
And then they were on their platform the other day because I look, of course, because you keep my name, you keep writing shit about me, and you keep saying these things. So I'm looking at the misinformation that you're sharing about me. And you put this misinformation up, and you're hell bent on, just like with the whole thing with Oliver, how they were hell bent on. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Or Tasha K may write on her motherfucking thing that you come over here, girl, and you sit and you work for that bitch. Anybody who tries to build their house on a quagmire, because Tasha K is most definitely a quagmire, a house of sinking sand, has to understand that it shall sink. See, we never had no pressure in the beginning. It was just the fact that I watched certain things. And I was like, well, bro, so because I know you're watching this lady. So the reasoning for me disliking you is you take these things like for instance, when that boy came over here talking about that I had touched him and all this stuff. So you watch the video of me.
Oh, I forgot about him.
So you watch the video of me over here like this, right? So you saw this with your eyes. This is the problem that I have. You see these things with your eyes, right? And because you have a built-in disdain for a person, you overlook it and then you see other things. So you see this with your eyes and you see this gentleman, me over here like this, and you see Gardini sitting here and you see him groping and rubbing on Gardini. And then you see him turn around to me and you see me do this first. And then this person puts their hands on me. And then you run with the story of, well, I think that TS did this. And this comes from a place of a disdain for me for your own personal reason. And I don't want you to like me. I don't need you to like me. But what I need for people to speak is don't act like that you don't see the thing.
Right. But sometimes I don't even know if it's a thing that they don't like you. I think sometimes people want to attach themselves to you.
Yes, because
then if they can get your
because
attention,
they feel like that it's better that these people better work out as being your enemy.
right.
Right. Because then there was instances where I supported you, and when you and me and Kai haven't been together in 7 years, so you were only there in that moment. You being that whole way ain't been together in 7 years. So your point was, I supported you. We've separated. So you've only liked me in that space that occupied with that person. You didn't really. Once that happened, you wanted to believe what this person said about me. When there have been countless stories of I can pull paperwork because I can. And we have them together.
Right.
I can pull paperwork, receipts, transcripts. I'm a Libra, bitch. I keep all that. I can pull these things up of this stuff happening, and you hear a bitch screaming at the top of their lung, "A bitch did this to me," and it's like, no, I didn't. I know that this didn't transpire like that. But you ran to the public and you did these things, right? And then now this person has, because they're more favorable to you because they're a real woman. Come on, we're laying all the variables on the table. They're more favorable to you because they're a real woman, and you're a real woman. And it's just like, yeah, because I don't really understand the LBQIA, all this stuff, but I just feel like, yes, this was going on. She was doing this before they got together. And these are all true things. Yes, that person was doing the things, was doing her version of what she was doing for the longest. However, it didn't become a mainstream thing until we united.
So what I hear you saying, beloved, is that it didn't really take off.
Until we united. And that's the truth. That is the truth. And so when we get into these spaces of people having these things of saying, "What, I don't like you because," why? I don't know you personally. I haven't done anything to you personally. And so when you see things happen or you see stuff going on in a situation, you jump on the first thing that you hear that's negative. We haven't talked about an Emmy. We ain't talked about a Grammy. We ain't talked about the things. And then you try to minimalize. And this is the same person, the same set of people that try to minimalize my presence.
Minimize.
Yes, minimize. Thank you, Craig.
You've been putting
minimize my presence. It's your HBC.
Right. You've been putting too many syllables.
It don't matter. You know what I mean. You try to minimize, or they try to minimize my presence, even in the Beyonce thing. Oh, that ain't nothing. That ain't this. But then the moment that somebody comes forth and you read in between the lines and think that they're insinuating that they were paid or they did something in space. Now it's a magnitude of now it's a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So make it make sense. No, I'm not just talking about Tasha K. Shade. I'm talking about that whole group of situation. We're having a conversation now. This is the thing. Don't try to get me to move on when we're talking. Because we're talking.
What we doing? What?
We're talking.
What we doing?
We're talking. Mo, bring me some more of that brown liquor.
Okay.
Right. Where is that?
You need both of them? You need both?
Yes, both. So,
Oh, you put that in there too?
I did. You didn't.
Bitch, that's why I'm bent all over.
Oh, you got the other one next to you.
You put that in there too?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
You put that in there too? No, I didn't know. Bitch, I got to get back to town.
I only put a spoonful, girl.
That's all got that small cup right there.
Bitch, I'm in this motherfucking clear solo cup, bitch. I might need to get an Uber home.
I'll drive it.
Right? Is there a man here that can take me home?
Right there or here. It all depends on if you're sucking something.
Really?
Are you sucking something? If you're not, more drive you home. But if you are,
Oh
hey, I'll
God!
give you a lift.
Oh my God!
Do it out the kindness of your heart.
No. Let the streets tell us I don't do anything out of the kindness of my heart. And so I'd like to get to the end of this so that we can finish this segment and go on.
Mm-hmm.
In the whole retrospect of everything that we're talking about, right, Craig? Now, when it came down to that Oliver situation, like they were like, because I saw those groups of people, and then Trashy K took it upon herself to do a Fox Soul-esque situation and put those people up there to have these conversations about everything, and me in particular. And I saw it. I was like, okay, well, here we go. And then they say, like, they get this thing like, well, Oliver wasn't paid and he wrote that. Okay, so you're really gonna sit up here and see a rant and think that somebody wrote a rant for me?
Right.
It's the delusions for me. It's the delusion things for me. Like I don't have the wherewithal, or
Come on, wherewithal,
or I don't have the ability to entertain. Obviously, I do because they be too.
Right.
And it takes someone to write something for me in order for it to be go viral. And you really had diminished my presence at first because, we're not going to minimize anything. I'm going to say it again. We're not going to minimize anything that has anything to do with Beyonce, bitch, because, bitch, they called me this morning.
Right. And we will be talking about Beyonce. We can segue into that once you done.
Well, they called me this morning, honey, to run with me that. And so
what they call this morning to do?
Run with me more of that. So you sit there and you play host role games from that Bed Bath and Beyond kitchen on that foot.
Where do you think her apartment is located?
I don't know, somewhere in Houston.
Is it in Houston? Is she in Houston?
Somewhere in Houston.
Honey. She's in Houston.
I saw that bitch going on there, honey. And listen, I'm not gonna take what she's cute. She's cute. She's got that wide ass gap in her mouth, but she's cute. She ain't bald head ass Sasha.
What?
She ain't bald head ass big stomach ass Sasha. Bitch, is you pregnant? Or both of us fat at the same time? My thing is they want to have the ability to tap me on my shoulder. And when I tap them back, they want to scream, I'm a black woman and now I'm in distress. No, niece, you tap me on my shoulder. And then here's more. I need to see comments. Here's the big thing that they like to also add into the equation. They like to add in, well, since you're yes, I am a big star. Yes. Because me and you will walk in the same room. They won't know you at all.
What happened?
They won't know you at all.
I'm sorry.
They won't know you at all.
They won't what?
Know you at all. And so they like to say,
what they gonna do?
They won't know you at all. And so they like to say, well, this is since you're such a big star, why are you responding to me? And why are you this? Because I'm the people's queen, bitch. I gets down in the
are you, girl?
The people's queen.
Who are you, bitch?
The people.
And you're also LGBTQ
royalty. Check the palace, bitch, because I have 2 of them. Check the castle, bitch. I have 2. And so you want to sit up there and you want to have these conversations, and then you want to sit with other faggots, right? And here's the thing that you got to watch closely with your eyes.
The FAGs.
You want to sit with other faggots who also have a disposition with me because they've been doing what they've been doing for a long while, and it hasn't moved anything for them. However, you see me in everything and everywhere.
So what you're saying is they still working part-time jobs,
right? And then they see me come back to YouTube, do my thing, because I do this because these are my fans. I don't do this because this pays my bills. I do this because, bitch, this is the core of the Maddie mob right here. And this is the core how it starts. Bitch, I go out in the world and make checks.
You go where, girl?
In the world and make checks.
Where do you go?
In the world.
Where do you go?
In the world. And make checks.
Yes, indeed. In fact, we'll be in Nashville next Thursday.
Correct. In the world. See, you have to jump on board somebody else's tour.
What they got to do?
You got to jump on board somebody else's tour. You have to be a side act.
A what?
A side act.
What kind?
A side act. Mashed potatoes from now on out.
A pickle on the side of
To
a
be
sandwich.
exact.
The what?
To be exact. And then you sit up there with a faggot.
A what?
A faggot.
A FAG.
A homosexual. Who sits at the end and said they've been waiting to sink their claws into me because I've never spoken to those people in their life. You can sink your teeth on this dick and suck this dick fat. If you want to be addressed, you can suck this dick hole.
Mm.
And so you sit over there and you ask them, why do you have these ailments in your heart towards a person you don't know or you haven't met? You don't know me, you haven't met me. I can tell you why I dislike you. I don't like you because what you like to do is you'll see it blatantly in your eyes, and then you'll skip it, and then you'll try to find what's wrong with it, and then you'll try to sensationalize it for a click in the view. And now, if you say, I'm only doing this for a click in the view, I don't know this person,
that's different.
then I have a different type of respectability place for you. But
Mhm.
you say it as if it's factual.
Right.
I don't like that.
Right.
And then you get over there in the corner and you cry, I'm a black woman and I'm being attacked by a man. No, you just being read to the floor by a motherfucking transsexual. That's what's being done. Don't worry about who I'm talking about. You'll see, because they watch and they respond. So do I. I'm not going to sit up here and act like that I don't see the things that they say about me or whatever, and I don't say anything to them because, bitch, I would be telling a lie. You hoes keep my name and my photographs in this fucking goddamn, in the thing. I go to upload a video. I go to upload a video about what I'm doing in my life. And here I go when I'm getting ready to upload T.S. Madison. And here we go, me in the thing. I'm like, well, who the fuck are these people talking about me? And it's okay if you have commentary or you have an opinion about me. It's all right.
It really is.
The problem that I have is that when you want to run off of, you want to sensationalize something and you'll see the facts land in your face. Because Craig, I can put that video in this machine right now and play that video. You'll see me doing like this to that boy, and that boy got hit doing all this to me. Correct? Because we watched.
I saw it.
You were there.
I was here.
You were there.
Yeah.
And you saw this happen.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then they saw it with the same eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then because this gentleman, of course, I'm rich.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
I'm rich. And so you see this gentleman who is obviously struggling in his life. Obviously, bitch, because if I would have put out the text, the tweets, the messages where this person was trying to ask me for somewhere to live.
I'm sorry, girl. What are you?
Rich. And they were trying to ask me for somewhere to live.
What was he asking for?
Or somewhere to reside.
A domicile.
Correct, a domicile. Because they didn't have, because either something was going on with their living arrangements, because there's nothing going on with mine. I have 2 places to live, or 3. You know, there was something was going on with their living arrangements, and then you say, you use the word SA. Of course, I'm a prominent figure that you would try to latch yourself.
You're a what, girl?
A prominent figure.
What are you, girl?
A prominent figure that you would try to latch and attach yourself to try to
latch
do
and what?
a latch and attach to do a hashtag comeuppance. Right. And you clearly see that this is going on. Yet you overlook this for the sensationalizing of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And then you feed your biasness towards me and be like, well, I think that this person needs to atone for their crime. What crimes were committed?
Come on, atone. I caught it.
What crimes were committed? The real criminal here in this situation is the person that's being heinous towards the individual who has given them opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who allowed them to come into their home, fed them, same way with Trashy K, with Deficit K, the same way with that nigga. Who lended Craig over here, who lended Craig over there to help them do the live shows that they're doing now. But yet I don't like black women. No, I don't like you bitches that play on my motherfucking top. That's what I don't like. That's the shit that I have a problem with. I don't like you playing on my motherfucking top. And then you become the damsel in this motherfucking stress. And they love to get on their play because Miss Mamas, I've seen you scream on your platform how you got brothers and I don't. I don't have brothers and male relatives. So you think that you whistle and niggas will just beat me because I'm a faggot? Because I can clearly whistle, and there's some bitches with titties at the top and pussies at the bottom that will stomp that gap together. That will whoop some motherfucking goddamn hair on a bitch head. And some niggas that'll iron a bitch husband and a bitch nigga out. So don't think that I'm unloved and unwanted in these streets, poo. That's the misconception. Thanks.
All right, move forward. So wait, we were saying we're going to go into
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Since we were talking about Beyonce, and I'm still cozy to this day, even 2 years later, bitch. Stream it. Thanks.
So Beyonce has the #1 country song in the country.
Look how Mo was quick on it.
Uh-huh.
Look how Mo was quick on it. Mo, you was quick on it today.
Beyonce has the #1 single. Now I'm predicting.
Come on, predict, Craig. Come on.
I'm predicting.
Nom yo hom yum yum nom nom yum yum. Nom yo hom yum 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 yum. Can you wish up on the ball?
Listen, I'm predicting.
Rub the ball, Craig.
I'm predicting that.
Craig, you didn't do it right. Go ahead. Go ahead and continue.
I'm predicting that Beyonce is going to either
Don't break my knee. But go ahead. Go ahead.
She's either going to get the artist
of Greg.
She's going to either get Artist of the Year for this country album that she's going to put out. Excuse me. Or she's going to get Artist of the Year for this country album. And it is going to send white folks into the stratosphere.
Well, they're already there.
They really are.
Because they didn't want to play her album on the
They didn't want to play. They want to play her album on the country stations. And the Beehive said, "Y'all pussy ass hoes, as y'all say in Florida, pussy ass hoes, y'all better motherfucking play her shit." And they dug into them so deeply that the country station tweeted and said, "We're sorry, we didn't realize that this was a country album, this, that, and the third." And it was given very much so. We're gonna go ahead and start playing it. Then somebody retweeted and said, "Yeah, you bitches better tweet it because y'all haven't tweeted since 2015." So don't act like y'all don't know the power of the Beehive.
Correct. Now,
she's the first Black female to have a #1 country artist. But see, I see this bigger than just for Beyonce, right? There's a guy, is a Black artist. His name is Clay Brown. He's a country artist. He's a Black guy. I think he's biracial, but he's a country artist. I think it's going to open doors for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of Black country artists. That's when you talk about paving the way. When you talk about opening up doors for other people. Even with K. Michelle, you know, like we all know that she's been wanting to do.
I'm not going to even front.
She's been wanting to do a country album.
I cannot wait to hear
Kane Brown. Thank you. What did I say? Did I say Clay Brown?
It's
Kane Brown.
He got dreads and stuff, right?
No, he doesn't have dreads. He is married to a white woman, but I'm gonna give him a pass because I think he's biracial. But Kane Brown, his shit is amazing. I love Kane Brown, but he's a country artist as well.
Well, I wanted to say this. I want to say that I am twisted right now from this brown liquor.
Bitch.
Very twisted right now from this brown liquor. Yes.
I'm trying to keep my composure. Right. But I think it's going to open doors for other Black country artists. But if she win that album of the year, or she has to go over there to the country music awards, them white folks are not going to be okay.
No, they're not.
They are going to be sick to
I
their
want to
stomach.
say, okay, because I got threw off, that I am excited to see what K. Michelle also brings to the country music genre. I listened to a preview sample of her song, and I liked it. Like she has a tone for that for me.
I've always thought that.
She has a tone for that for me, and so I can't wait to hear how it comes forth. You know, and I'm so glad for me in this whole situation right now. I'm so glad that Beyonce is coming through, and she is reclaiming Black people's time.
That's right.
In all genres of music, like house music and disco was definitely Black.
And a lot of white folks have been upset. A lot of intellectually lazy white folks have been upset because they feel like we are now appropriating what belongs to them. But Mo, if you would please put up the history of country music. I sent you a
Thank
thing.
you, Mo.
You know, again, like I don't want you all to think that I'm racist. I'm just a truth teller. And country music derived from the American South. If you look at this, if you look at the history,
Can you see that far?
I can. I had LASIK surgery.
What I'd like for you to read it then.
It says country music, often associated with rural America and white performers, has a rich and often overlooked history rooted in the African American experience. So Black folks that are watching, don't ever let anybody white tell you that country music is white, because it is not. It goes on to say the genre characterized by its storytelling and emotive melodies owes much of its foundation to the contributions of Black musicians. Country music originated in the American South, and its roots can be traced back to the blending of musical traditions from various communities. The genre evolved from a fusion of European folk music, African American spirituals, and the musical heritage of the Appalachia. As a result, early country music carried the soulful rhythms and emotional depth inherent in African American musical traditions. Do we have one more slide?
He got it right today.
Right. And finally, the banjo, which is ever so present. The banjo is a musical instrument with roots traced back to West Africa. Thanks.
That's it.
That's all.
Read the rest? Okay.
No, that's all. Thanks. So listen, stop letting these people appropriate our culture, okay? Stop letting them appropriate our culture. I'm not racist.
But what are you, Craig?
A truth teller.
You're just Black like that?
That's right. And I'm gonna hold white people to their shit, because they're so okay with speaking so confidently wrong.
How do we know that to be true, Craig? Give us examples. Bethany?
There's one. There's one. I just wanted to put together that little slideshow for you all, because white folks have really been upset. They even compared Beyonce to some sort of an animal. I
didn't like that. That was that guy that Tyler Perry gave a job to.
That's right. I don't play them games. I'm serious.
That was that white guy. He was Judge Kramer on the Have and the Have Nots. That Tyler Perry gave that job to.
I'm a realist. Thank you. What is it? I sorry, it went past. I can't see it. Yes. McAllen, I think that's what it says. McAllen. Yes, I'm a realist. Okay. But I'm telling you, if Beyonce shows up at that Country Music Awards,
she's going to terrorize those girls a bit.
Baby, them white folks are going to be sour.
She's going to terrorize those girls.
And again, this isn't for all white people, because I know some of you watch this and you understand how.
Come on. And then there was another girl. There was another girl that had a lot to say about me. And she always has a lot to say about me. And it's okay. Her name is, I can't remember her name. She's
what did she say?
She's a trans girl, and she was weighing in on that thing that the thing that they thought was a thing with that Oliver thing. And then she was saying that I coon for the white man, and I this and the other. Now there were a few pieces of it that I listened to that she said that I saw that were factual.
Okay.
Fact is, yes, in the beginning, when Sorry,
that was someone trying to call me.
It was.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you take that call?
No,
You take that call, Mo?
Mo had a phone call.
Okay. Was it a pay for your say? Let's run it down at the bottom, since that was a pay for your say call. Let's do it. Let's take a pay for your say moment.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. This is T.S. Madison and Craig the Writer Stewart. If you're interested in making some side money
And don't even have to leave your house.
and you have a lot to say about a lot of things, why don't you get paid for what you say? Visit www.payforyoursay.com and use promo code Maddie100. When you use promo code Maddie100, you will instantly receive $100 off your entry fee into getting signed up for the Pay for Your Say program. Now, the Pay for Your Say program is for people that are looking to make extra side money and money to help their family, their kids, and just on the side. And you don't even have to leave your home sometimes.
That's right.
However, you will need to have a laptop computer.
That's right. Yes, you do need a laptop. Somebody asked earlier about a cell phone. No, you need a laptop.
And you will also have to have some literacy skills.
What do they need?
You will have to have some literacy skills.
You need to be able to read.
You need to be able to read, write, and most of all, comprehend.
And follow basic instructions.
Again, comprehend. And when you're able to do these things, you know, you will get paid for the surveys and studies that happen. Our girl Kim is the founder, creator of payforyoursay.com. We're not trying to hustle you or scam you. We're just trying to put money in your pocket.
That's it.
So please, if you can, when you leave this place, visit www.payforyoursay.com and enter code Maddie100 in order for you to put some extra cash in your pocket. Thank you and have a nice day.
You're welcome.
Now let's get back down to what the fuck we was talking about before Mo rudely interrupted us and gave us a commercial break.
This bitch gonna say, what was we talking about? What were we talking about?
What?
We were talking about the country music and the white people.
No, but did we get moved?
Beyonce goes there, they're gonna have a field day.
Yeah, we had said all those things.
What were we talking about, y'all? What were we talking
What
about?
were we saying? This brown liquor has fucked us up.
Baby.
I could go in there right now, more and lay, Craig. And
Listen.
and lay on my bed right
Well,
now.
what is Miss Mary doing with this fish and shrimp?
Whatever she's doing, honey, you'll get some.
I'm ready.
But I could go in there right now and lay on my bed right now and just be ravish. And I will put my everything perfume on in the middle of all of that stuff that's going on. And if you want to wear my everything perfume, Craig, Mo, can you please did you delete the QR code?
No.
Okay. Thank you. You can click the QR code here on your screen. Move those comments. Thank you. Thank you. And get you some of this everything perfume right now.
You have to
put
it.
Somebody said
Put your
the
hand
trans
to the side,
girl.
Maddie. Put your hand to the side with the perfume.
The everything
There
perfume
you
right
go.
here. You can get some of this perfume by clicking the QR code. Right now, we're running a 20% off sale. 20% off. And use when at checkout, Maddie20. Thank you.
You were talking about the trans girl and something with Oliver.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So
what
the
you're talking
trans girl, she said, one thing that's factual, she said that in the beginning, the black folks wasn't accepting me into the situation. And that is true. But what she said was there are other things. Tila, that's her name, Tila. Tila's always saying stuff about me. We wish blessings, peace, and kindness to you. We do. Because she's trans and I really do want her to get the best that life has to offer for her. But I also want her to get it right. I don't coon for no motherfucking body. Okay? I do what the fuck I want to do when I get ready to motherfucking do it. However, because I don't want to be poor.
You don't mean what?
I don't want to be poor. And I don't want to have to work 9 to 5 or 7 to 3 or 8 to 5 for someone else. I want to work on my own motherfucking time.
So what I hear you saying, beloved, is you don't want to work in a cubicle.
Correct. Or a factory. And so because I don't want to do those things, bitch.
You don't want to work where?
At a factory.
On an assembly line?
Whatever she works at. And yes, that was a jab at your job because you jabbed at me, sis. So we can jab back and forth. That's the love-hate relationship that we got. Because I don't want to work where you work at.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to work where you work. I have decided to take my own life and my own thing into my own hands. And I don't coon for anybody because one thing you have to understand, I tell those white folks no whenever the fuck I get ready and yes when I do decide. Now, one thing that she did say, what, Craig? It's the brown liquor. One thing that bitch did say was that, bitch, when I first came out, that the black folks did not motherfucking want to accept me.
But you've always said that.
I've always said that.
Yeah,
That's not a story that she's telling. That they didn't want to accept me, bitch. My first bookings came from white.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
Yeah.
My first book is my first opportunity. Yes, you were correct, Tila, in your conversation. Wow Presents Plus, World of Wonder, they did put me on, and they gave me my first television show, which made me, out of all of you girls, because you're transsexual too, which made me, out of all of you trannies,
Out of what?
all of you trannies, the first Black transgender woman to executive produce and star in her own reality series. And from then on, I've created and produced shows. I've created and produced things that have accumulated wealth for me. And the white man does not have ownership of that, contrary to what you may believe. Okay? They had to lease that.
What did they have to do?
Lease and license that from me. One thing, when you girls get in y'all larynx and y'all start
And you're where?
in your larynx and you start speaking about me, you can actually communicate me and I'll give you factual things. And when you said that, because I see everything, Chris. And when you said that you saw me out the other night when we were at the open mic and I was leaving out with my security, yes, I'm always surrounded with my security because I'm a star. But that don't mean
you're what?
I'm a star. But that don't mean that if you run up on me that you may not get punched in your shit or we may motherfucking square up, bitch. That my security is there to protect you from getting those bullets in your ass or these hands on your motherfucking ass. That's the reason why my security is there, because I have lots to lose. Unfortunately, we may not have the same amounts of things to lose, because you may pop me and I may pop you and you may sue me, bitch. I have many things to lose. So therefore, of course, my security is there to protect me from you.
From who?
Me from you. Not you from me,
But rather
me from you. Because I would probably risk the thing of punching one of you. If you hosts ever tried me on your dime, you may get shot, stabbed, or popped.
they might get what?
Shot, stabbed, or popped.
They might get what?
Shot, stabbed, and or popped.
What may happen?
Shot, stabbed, or popped.
Sound like it, right?
For thinking that I coon,
That you what?
that I coon for the white man, or I'm so whitewashed that I'm not a nigga, bitch. I'm a real nigga.
That you're not a
A
what?
nigga. Because I'm a real nigga, bitch. And if any one of you hoes think that for any day that you may pop, slap, or make, or try to take any aggressions out on me because you feel some type of way about me because of my presence on the internet,
Because of
try
your what?
me on the internet. Try me if you want to.
But I can show you better than I can tell you.
Trust me. Now, yes, I don't think that I even saw you when I was leaving out. I was trying to get in my car and go get in my black car because I had
You were trying to do what?
get in my black car because I had other engagements to do the following day because I am a booked and busy girl. I don't work at a factory because I've made these opportunities for myself. I'm a booked and busy girl. And so therefore you said in your video that you had saw me out and you said, hey, goddess. And I looked at you and rolled my eyes. I didn't, had I seen you, I would have spoken to you. I probably looked at you and probably said, hey, and kept moving because I was trying to get in my car, in my black car,
Right.
which was also armed. It's armed security because I am a store.
A what?
And that's the way I travel.
You're a what?
A store. STAR. Not a Sydney, but a real STAR. Okay? And so therefore, when you said what you said, and because I'm addressing, bitch, it's today's the day of addressing.
Right.
Because I have a few addresses.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm at yours. And so, when you get on your videos and y'all say these things in your videos and you speak, because you get your video and you speak directly to me, I'm speaking back to you. And you need to understand that you are correct about a few things.
What was she, girl?
She was correct about a few things. Because the black people did not give me opportunities in the beginning. They did not. Because I was a porn star and an adult entertainment, whatever. But I was not just, here's where your facts are off. I was not just a porn star or an adult entertainer. I was a adult entertainer that owned her own business.
Go be Miss Mary.
I was an adult entertainer that owned her own business, that still owns her own business, and that still are receiving residuals from the men that fucked, sucked, and got in the buck for her.
The men who did what?
Fucked, sucked, and got in the buck for her all those years ago. My question is, can you say the same for the men that have fucked, sucked, and got in the buck for you all those years ago, even though currently right now you don't have your dick anymore because you've had a SRS. So what about the men that have climbed in your man-made pussy? Wait a minute.
Climbed into what?
In your man-made pussy. Thank you. Oh. And I'm not reading you, sis. We're
Thank
just
you.
calling, since we're sisters. We're calling since we're sisters. We're having a sisterly video chat amongst each other.
Right.
So I want to let you know that nothing that I've ever done has come back to me in perpetuity. Bitch, the spaces that I occupy, perpetuity. The things that I own, perpetuity. I can lay down right now, bitch, and not turn on my motherfucking video camera, bitch, for weeks at a time, and I'm still going to receive a residual income for my presence. So this is my thing. When you say I shuck and dance and shuck and jive for the white man, you are completely crazy. I tell the white man what I will and will not do.
What you got?
What I will and will not motherfucking do. And if you don't believe me, get in the industry and ask.
And do what?
A-S-K. Ask. Get in the industry because you're on the outside looking in.
Where's the girl? Where's the girl?
You're on the outside looking in, and you're making presumptuous.
What's he making?
Making presumptuous allegations. Okay. So when you get on the inside, you ask them who they don't motherfucking play with, and it's most definitely me. And I'm talking to my transsexual sister, Miss Tila or Kanafa or whatever Holy Ghost name that she's aspired to be, and we wish her blessings and peace and
What do
love.
we wish?
We wish her blessings and peace and love. But we just the way she loves to call me to the mat, I'm here now at the mat. My good sister. And here again, we're back to the place of I don't like that people take pieces and they take these parts of their conversation, and they like to take these parts of their conversation and they take it from a place of disdain or a small bit of disdain and or a love-hate relationship that they have with me or whatever, and they speak from a place of like they're knowing. Yes, the white man did give me opportunities. However, when those opportunities were given to me, I walked in the room with commanding. I told them what I will and will not do. And I also did the same thing for the African-American faggots and the African-American trannies and the African-American dykes. I did the same thing. And that's why, bitch, I am able to do exactly what I want to do when I want to motherfucking do it. And that's why all of those Wonder Twin powers that love to come together as black women who don't like me can't motherfucking activate and kick me out of no motherfucking well, because I run my own business. And bitch, because I run my own business, bitch, and I got business about me, and I control my intellectual motherfucking property, bitch, that's why I ain't going nowhere. It's not because somebody gave me a motherfucking space. It's because I command the room. Instead of you girls getting into y'all spaces and thinking that you get into a position where you can read me, what you need to do is get a pen and a pad and take notes. And we thank you, and we do this in love. Are we done for today? Because this fish done came out here.
Girl, no, we are not done for the day.
We got some more stuff to go, Chris.
I sent most some other stuff. What else we got over there?
You got
Thank you, Mama. Did you send hot sauce? And she said that the black women came on to me when me and Kaya got together. Sweetheart, I'm the reason why that people started liking Kaya again. If you want to be technical. And yes, our unity together did bring together two communities. It did.
Mm-hmm.
No tea, no shade. I'm not gonna take the way from a truthful thing. It did bring two communities together. However, when things departed, bitch, I continued to thrive, and one vanished. That's called POWER, power. Get you some. Are we moving on to something else, Craig?
Mm-hmm. What else is in there?
You got this.
This the last thing, Craig, because bitch, it's already 2 hours, bitch, and I told you I'm having company. I'm getting my motherfucking goddamn.
Well, you have company for
I'm making my love come down this evening.
My love come down. Oh, you make my love come down. All the way down.
So this is well, I guess we'll end on this.
Ooh, this definitely fag talk before we leave. We're gonna leave out on this note, but come on, Craig, let's go.
You want the video?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And And here we go.
They bomb as fuck to my niggas.
I just said morphing. So hold on, wait.
Them my niggas, bro.
So you smashed them? You smashed them when it was girls?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And
They put the Libra and the Taurus is activated down there. Girl, why would you get next to me and be a Taurus like you did? Well, we need to play that again, Mo, because I was over here looking at the comments.
they bomb as fuck to my niggas.
I just said morphing. So hold on, wait.
Them my niggas, bro.
So you smashed them? You smashed them when it was girls?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
All right. Let me start, Craig. Okay.
Go ahead.
Do I believe it? Not all of it. I think Orlando likes to get sensationalized for the things that he says. I don't believe all of it. I just don't. You believe it?
I don't believe all of it either. And what we have to remember is that he does have some mental health challenges, and I don't play about that. I don't joke about that. He does have some mental health challenges, so some of that stuff could be a direct reaction of that or response to that. Now, I will say though, Busta don't seem like he would keep a clean
Wait, pair of drawers? You mean a pair of white drawers, Craig? Craig, do you mean a pair of white drawers?
that and
Craig, do you mean a pair of white drawers? Just tell me, do you mean a pair of white drawers?
in addition,
So why?
I don't think he would keep a clean GI tract.
What's that? I don't understand. I'm not educated.
Gastrointestinal. I don't know if he would keep that area clean and flushed and irrigated.
But what makes you think that he would be the bottom? Because Orlando gives me that he gets that pussy dug up.
Orlando probably does all of the things.
Craig, this shit good.
It is.
Bro, you eating yours?
Busta gives me very much so shitty ass.
You think he gives out shitty deals?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that to Busta.
He looked like he would. And now Drake giving very squeaky clean.
Girl, Drake gives me shitty deals too, girl.
What?
Girl, yes. Don't let them red niggas fool you. They give shitty deals.
You think Drake? Do you think Drake is?
I think anybody with money and with a hard dick can get anything done when they want to.
Yeah, that's a word.
That's what I think. Do I think that that's a practice of theirs? No.
Right. I agree.
Craig, did I tell you my experience what I had with Busta Rhymes just recently when I was in LA?
No.
When I was at the when I was with Keith Powers and all that at the summit, they were very nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Okay. Nene said Busta is Jamaican. He's definitely not giving up his booty cakes. You know,
they were very Craig. They were very nice to me.
There
I
are
ain't even gonna sit up here and hold you. They was nice to me, but the son also had. We need 30 seconds so I can give Craig this and then he can process this. 30 seconds, please.
really
That's what happened.
right.
But they were very nice to me after it was done. After everything was over. I'll tell y'all that later on. But just know, I'm not as fat and bad about it as you hoes claim I am to be. Moving on.
Anything else over there?
Any more letters come?
Anything else come from me?
Well, yeah, but they're not. It's regular news.
Where that TD Jakes thing I sent?
Oh, this
What
one,
happened with TD Jakes, not Chris?
this ever since the swallowing has came about. Also,
Why y'all hold on before we do it? Why y'all be laying Bow Wow out like that?
Oh yeah, you want to listen to the
Bow Wow don't do nothing to nobody. He just be Bow Wow. I mean, he done been drinking that lean and stuff. That's why that face so puffy. That lean put about 14 pounds on him in the face. Looking like a fat version of my little mama.
So you saying Bow Wow looks?
Like little mama. Well, little mama look like Bow Wow. Whoever came first.
Little Mama is older.
Little Mama is older than Bow Wow.
The Little Mama, Bow Wow would look like Little Mama.
Okay. But that damn
Wait, I
lean,
thought Bow Wow was older than Little Mama.
that damn lean he been drinking ain't been working well with his shape.
Ask Alexa. Who older, Bow Wow or Little
Because
Mama?
I just think you may be right. I just know Bow Wow's been out longer.
You think Alexa's gonna pick up on who Lil Mama is? I don't know if Alexa would know who Lil Mama is.
Alexa though.
Ask her.
Greg, you so shady. Don't do that.
Right.
Alexa, who is Lil Mama?
She gonna know.
Lil Mama is an American rapper, singer, actress, and television host from Brooklyn and Harlem. She is well known for her single Lip Gloss, which reached the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, and for her appearances on reality TV shows like America's Best Dance Crew.
Alexa, how old is Lil Mama?
Lil Mama is 34 years old.
That's it.
Bow Wow's older than her.
Alexa, how old is Bow Wow?
Bow Wow is 36 years old.
So she's younger.
Yeah. Because me and Bow Wow are the same age. I know that one for a fact.
So both of you are not that young.
At all.
We are young.
Not at all.
Very much so young.
No, you're not that young.
But we are young.
Mo, cut it out.
Cut it out. I'm just telling you, I'm just stating fact.
No, sing the Transformers theme song.
I don't know it.
You do.
I do not.
No, sing the G.I. Joe theme song.
Which one? You mean the one that
Either any one of
the
them.
one that Tatum was in?
Any one of them.
The one that the white boy Tatum was in?
Any one of the G.I. Joe theme songs, sing it.
Mo swear he young. Young is under 21.
When God call you, we gonna be the same age.
No, we not.
Period.
Don't do that. No, we not.
Period.
No, we not. No, we not. Y'all still got a decade on me.
When God call us all, we gonna be the same age.
How old are you?
36.
We look like we grew up in the same generation.
I just read Craig's thought. He said you had a horrible first 20 years.
Not me. Not me. I still got to show my license.
To the police when they pull you over for drinking.
You think when
That's
I
not
don't,
no level.
you think when I don't dye this beard, they don't ask me for my identification? Bitch, this skin is giving black porcelain.
Oh my goodness.
Well, who is Cobra Commander?
The only reason I know who that is is because my parents told me about it.
Oh, your parents told you about who Cobra Commander is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, who is the Pentor?
I have no comments, Maddie.
Well, who is Mum Ra?
Mum Ra. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Who else is down there? Where that TD Jakes video?
Well, who is Professor Xavier?
Right. From X-Men.
Well, I know that because you know what's his name from X-Men. I know all of them. I used to watch the movies. I don't know about the cartoon though.
Is that TD Jakes up there?
Yes, it is.
Mo, who is Jubilee?
That's all we got up there. That's
Stop trying to
election?
expose me, man.
Okay.
Can you stop trying to expose me?
I haven't done that.
That's what you trying to do.
No, I have the video. I haven't done that.
Right, I still ain't see that.
Greg, I'm not gonna do this. My friend. Until my friends charge us $19.99, I'm not gonna do that.
Really?
$19.99.
$24.99.
All the other children are charging like $9.99,
$4.99, Greg.
$4.99.
$4.99.
Mm-hmm. For OnlyFans.
$4.99. And that's no shade. It's just the truth is never shade.
You know who who is sexy to me?
Who?
Dante the Body.
He has an OnlyFans?
Girl, yes.
I think I know who you're talking about.
And he got a girlfriend too. He swear he's straight, but I don't believe it.
Why are you watching those straight men that bait gays? Y'all gays always fall into the trap of straight men that bait
First
gays.
of all, I'm not paying for nobody's OnlyFans.
You're not?
No.
Listen, I keep me a section of $4.99 to the side.
You know, I don't have anything. I don't have any money for that.
I keep $40 on my Cash App card.
Can't you just find it on a free website?
No, but I keep $40 on my Cash App card.
Just for that.
Yeah. Because I know it's 10 of them got $4.99 sites.
Oh, they're saying he's got. Somebody's
go back
saying
to
he's
the
bi,
comments.
then somebody's saying he's gay.
What he bought? You know who I be looking at too? That Marsha Price. You ever see Marsha Price?
Who is that?
Oh, yeah, you don't like dick. That big old giant black dick. I finally seen him fucking a cunt the other day. Okay. I just want to let y'all know something. Fucking a cunt don't mean you straight.
At all. And it don't mean you bi, Dante.
I want y'all to know this. Fucking a cunt don't mean you straight. You can put your dick so deep down in the cunt's pussy bitch that it make her shit because you done hit her fucking dookie box.
And you can still be a fag. An FAG. Not a PHAG.
You can be that too.
Right, you can be both.
Well, since we're on the subject and you guys wanted me to bring him up, this is the video that I guess basically has been going around lately of our dear pastor.
Now, we couldn't put the music on here because it was
They can hear it?
Yeah, they can hear you. They can't hear that.
Right, that was Beyonce. I had to mute the music because he
Yeah.
was doing all the single ladies, all the single ladies. But look at TD Jakes.
That man is basking in the ambiance of that.
Look at TD Jakes.
That man is basking in the ambiance of Black Joy. Y'all need to stop the shit y'all
He
doing.
got his hand in his pocket because he don't want y'all to see that erection.
That man is basking in the ambiance of Black Joy. Don't do that.
He don't want y'all to see that little tugboat in his pants.
Y'all gonna get off my pastor. I'm sorry.
All the single ladies,
Y'all bitches gonna get off my motherfucking pastor, bitch. Off of my pastor.
That's your pastor?
Yes, bitch. I go to his church virtually, the Potter's house.
How do you pay your tithes?
I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't.
At least you honest.
I don't. I'm not finna give that shit to no TBN. Not my hard-earned money, bitch. I had to wear knee pads back in the day, bitch. I'm not giving no knee pad money to no damn organization that told me I'm burning a nail.
Oh,
Have you lost the beginning, the middle, and end of your mind? Bitch, please.
oh,
Craig, you is fucking that up. That shit was good.
Oh, was good.
Bitch.
oh.
That shit was blessed and highly favored.
It sure was.
Yes, it was. Yes, Lord.
Anyway, y'all, we don't come to the end of the show.
Get your tickets for Nashville.
Get your tickets for Nashville, Tennessee. And if any of you hoes that feel some type of way about me, including you, Tila, you can get your tickets too.
Yep.
You can come on out because you had got your tickets over there to the place. They, and I didn't know that was you because I would have spoke to you. I'm not scared of none of you hoes. I'm not scared of none of you hoes. Even you hoes that can fight, bitch. Fight, windmill, stab, and shoot, because I can do all those things too. I'm not scared of none of you. I would have spoke. I didn't see. I really, honestly, probably walked past you and looked at you and said, hey, and was trying to get to my car. Girl, I'm not scared of you at all. And don't you even put that in the atmosphere like that I fear you. Bitch, I only fear G-O-D in whatever form that he or she comes in. I'm not scared of you, sis. I want the best for you. I pray for you.
He saw the best in me.
That you cracked a little bit.
I did, but I'm not a singer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was very
that
Monica and
Alicia
Alicia. That was Monica and Alicia Keys.
Listen, you have to crescendo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
I
just
wasn't
want you
able
to
to
know
crescendo.
that, sis. I really want you to know that, sis. I ain't got no pressure with you. I don't have no pressure. I ain't got no problem. I ain't got nothing with you. You feel me? I would have really, if I would have knew it was you, you should have tapped me and let it be known that it was you, because I would have looked at you in your face and been like, "Oh, hey, sir," because that's the type of bitch I am. I'm from Dade.
But I think sometimes people would just be ready to find issue with somebody.
And then get online and say, "Girl, she was with her security." Of course, I'm with my security. I'm a star. Of course,
You're what?
a star, Craig. There's no going around that, regardless of how they want to paint the picture or not. Bitch, I'm black card everywhere I go. I'm first class everywhere I go. Bitch, it's a friend, and I'm not just being crazy. It's a frenzy when I walk in the building.
What is it, girl?
It's a frenzy when I come in the building. That's not me making that up. That's the truth.
Oh God.
It is. Bitch, when you be over there announcing me to come out, those people go crazy. You know it's the truth. And it may sound arrogant, but sometimes the truth is arrogant. And that's the truth.
Sometimes the truth is so pure that it stings.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Bitch, when I show up, there's a line outside. When I get on the carpet, there's cameras flashing all over the place.
What's happening, girl?
There's cameras flashing all over the place.
What's happening?
Flashing all over the place, all over the place, all over the place, flashing from major publications.
From where?
Major publications. This is all true. So yes, of course, bitch, I have security with me.
Oh God.
Yes, when there's something that go into my life, it becomes news. It becomes social news when they think that there's a discrepancy going on in my life. It becomes social news. Yes, when there's a win for me, it becomes mainstream news, and then you hoes look at it and then skip over it because it's not what you want to hear. This is the truth.
They don't want to what?
They don't want to hear it, Craig. But this is the truth, and these are truths that you have to hold in your heart and understand, sisters that can take me.
Mm-hmm.
This is not by my design. And I don't give a fuck how much y'all hoes say I shuck and jive and dance and backflip for the white man. Bitch, I control everything that I'm involved in, every single fucking thing. And that is the truth. Instead of y'all feeling some type of way about me, you should get a pen and paper and get a master class in learning how to maneuver the way that I did. There's no denying, bitch, that I went from getting fucked in my ass on live bigdickbitch.com to mainstream media. There's no way that it's no denying that. And I know that it hurts some of y'all feeling. I know some of it hurts, and you try to find ways to be like, well, that bitch ain't this and that. It's okay. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. But take notes. Take notes. I don't want to work in a factory. I don't want to be in a cubicle. I don't want to have a 9-to-5. I don't want to do those things. And there's nothing wrong if that's what you want to do. But don't try to make me feel, don't try to project, right, on me that I'm wrong because this is the way I want to live my life. Yes, I want my home to be over $1 million or $500,000. Yes, I want to own properties. Yes, I want to have money. Yes, these are the things that I want. So don't project on me because these are the things that you have embedded in yourself that you don't want because you don't know how to get it. And again, Tila, Kanifa, or whatever your name is, sister, I don't need you to write anything for me. I am T.S. Madison, bitch. Because if you need to write these things for yourself, I don't need you to write anything for me. I don't need Oliver Twix to write anything for me. I don't need Craig the writer to write any motherfucking thing for me. I don't need you to write anything for me, bitch. When you see my videos going in viral in the stratosphere, these things came from my mouth. What, Craig? What?
Why should you have to mention Oliver?
Because it's the truth. I'm not shading him.
You slightly sliced it.
I am not slightly slicing him.
You slightly sliced it.
No, I am not.
Give me that razor blade.
It's not because I want you to understand.
Give me that razor
No,
blade.
hold on.
You
I want
him.
you to understand this, okay? Oliver came here and Oliver did magnificent and amazing things for the T.S. Madison platform. And Oliver was also paid for his services that he provided to me on the T.S. Madison platform. And T.S. Madison took Oliver everywhere that she went. Did I not?
Yeah.
She took Oliver everywhere she went. From Turned Out with T.S. Madison, season 1, season 2.
Girl, I didn't even go there.
Correct, you didn't. You did not. From the T.S. Madison experience, every single thing. Beyond the Bench.
Girl, and that was my idea, and
Okay.
she got executive
There we
producer
go. But
credit.
this is what I'm saying. Like I've taken I've taken this because he is great. And he is a good creative, and he is a great editor, and he's a great producer. He's a great thing. These are the great thing, and I paid him his money. But we're not going to sit up here and give that. Like I need, like that's that moment that was for me was not his. So don't sit up here and try to be like, well, if it wasn't for, like I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you hoes that were trying to do that.
Who?
You hoes, HEAUXs that were trying to do that. If it was not for, then that's not true. Because what's yours, you will never miss it. Giovanni Mac is gone out of my life.
Who?
Giovanni Mac is gone out of my life, Kanifa or Tila. He has not been anywhere in my life, in any aspect or any existence in my life for 4 or 5 years. I have not fell off. I have gained Grammys, Emmy, all this stuff, and he hadn't orchestrated any of those things, daughter. So when you be talking from a place, you be talking from a place of not having a knowledge of what you're talking about. Cut it. I'm so sorry to let you know that these are the things that are happening for me or have happened for me or are happening for me is because this is the will of the benevolent. Whether who is in my life, whether who comes or who goes. Whether who comes in my life or who leaves my life, sweetheart. This is the will of the greater authority because I'm on the mission for what the greater authority has me to do. That's it. That's it. That's all. So uncross your nuts or whatever you have in your panties right now and just let it go. So we ain't got no pressure. We ain't got no problems with each other. I wish blessings for you. Gap tooth bitch that do Instacart. I wish blessings for you. I wish that you can move that bed and that living room suit and that motherfucking goddamn kitchenette out of that kitchen you in and get you a nice place.
Because she's in an apartment.
No, that's an efficiency. And it's okay. It's all right. Tasha K, I wish the best for your children. I don't give a fuck about you. I wish the best for your kids. And I hope that when you go to jail, that your husband,
She goes where?
when you go to jail, I hope
Wait, where's she going?
when you go to jail, I hope that your husband marries that man that he secretly really wants to be, that he really needs to be with to help raise those children. I hope so. Really? And we wish blessings to you. Magilla Gorilla.
Wait, who?
Are you doing a shout out to everybody?
Yes,
okay.
Magilla Gorilla.
Okay.
We hope that you get a towel and wipe all of the dark areas that's around your neck and in between your motherfucking ass, bitch.
That's
And
turmeric.
we hope that you bleach that towel, and we hope that you lay that towel on the altar and say, God, get me out of my stank. Get me out of my motherfucking stank so that I can get my imaginary nuts crossed off of that transvestite that I can't stand because I don't know you enough for you to even have a disposition with me. I don't know you. Anyway, we've at the end of the show. I want to wish y'all peace, love, and soul, and blessings to y'all. Okay?
You guys have an amazing afternoon.
Please have an amazing afternoon.
Don't forget to get your shows for your tickets for Nashville.
Yes. And also get your perfume because I want to smell y'all when y'all pull up to the
And
place.
sign up for Pay For Yourself.
Yeah. We love you. Scan that code at the end. Scan that code, Mo. All right, we love you. Kiss and smooches, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody, this is T.S. Madison. And if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-one, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. This has been a TS Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation. Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye.